Welcome, Wanderers, back to Records of the Realms. This is Darkness Arc. This is our Jurassic Dark crew. And
yes! Yes! You said it!
I did say it.
I will screech like a dinosaur every time you say that.
Oh, then I'm never saying it. Okay,
Yes,
fine.
please
I'll
never
never
say
say
that
it again.
We'll
You're
never
welcome, I
say it
guess.
again. Thanks, Jess.
I'm kidding.
Perfect selling point. Awesome. Sold to the highest bidder, which was one bid from Jay. Hi guys, we're back again. S1E19. We're actually almost coming up on 20 sessions, guys. We've been doing this for like only 4 months, 5 months. It's great.
Damn.
We are gonna hop in a minute. If you're new here, like some people apparently are, hi, we're TTRPG AP. We're doing Dungeons and Dragons 5e, not whatever you call the new one. I don't even know what's called anymore.
5e. It's called 5e.
Sure
Vinny.
not. It's sure not.
Mistake.
But we are doing D&D 5e here for as long as we can make it work. We're going to introduce our players, then we'll hop in with a recap, and then get straight back into our light, airy, fun trip home. Nothing could go wrong. Hi guys, I'm Vinny or Vander from Vander.Vision. I do cosplay photography, videography, and I make TTRPG stuff mainly on here, and my pronouns are he, him. I will be playing everyone who is not named in the next few minutes. Jay, do you mind starting us off?
Absolutely. Hey, I am Jay. I am coming from you live from Vinny's attic. I don't think we've come from the attic yet, so that's where I'm at because it's Halloween season and all attics are haunted. Anyway, my pronouns are they, them. I will be your friendly neighborhood for Volgnimtheria tonight, who uses she, they. You can find me on Instagram at JTheCosplays, and I am very thrilled to be back. That's it.
All right, Jocelyn, if you don't mind going next.
Yeah, not at all. My name is Jocelyn. I use they, she pronouns. I will be playing the Star Elf Ranger Phelan Lorelia, who just doing them best like I am. And I can be found on TikTok and Twitch at the Tipsy Tiger, or on Instagram and Threads if you put periods in between. I am also, usually when I'm not playing, I'm a forever GM in multiple systems. We're actually on my Twitch channel starting on Friday, and then the second part the following Friday, we're going to be doing my second Classic Monsters Good Society Players session, which is called Haunted Plans and Hand Fans. Jay's in it. Should be a very good time. Other than that, insert joke about me being held somewhere in Vinny's house. I'm not there enough to think of a room. Let's just say I found the pool. Did you know Vinny has a pool? I found the pool.
Wish I had a pool and an attic. Both of those sound great, guys. Your imaginary house for me is so much better than my current living situation.
We're just trying to manifest you for you, Vinny. This is the big plan.
Be great. Lark, if you don't mind going next.
Hi. Get closer to my microphone. Hi, I'm Lark. She, they. I play Kellyot, the Drunken Fist Monk, he, him. You can find me at Exalted Lark on most all other social medias. And I am lost in Vinny's house. I'm trying to fill out the map right now and figure out where all the locked doors are, and I haven't figured it out yet. So if someone could come find me, that'd be great.
Well, I'm in the attic, so
help.
Just hear me splashing in the pool.
Can we petition Lark to every time she says Kellyot's pronouns for it to be he, himbo?
Yes.
It really should be he, himbo. It really should.
It's all in
Heard, Chef.
It's all in that. All right, Chef, you're up next.
Make it happen, Captain.
Am I Chef?
Yes, Chef.
You just got Chef. So yeah. Joe, it's you.
What's up, everyone? I'm Joe from New Age Geeks. You can also find me everywhere at New Age Cosplay, where I do cosplay stuff pretty poorly. I don't know. I got other stuff going on. You can find me Tuesday with Tech, where we're going to be doing Call of Cthulhu. That's the game we're playing. I'm sick. I play Malkith. That's all I got. I love you guys. I'm too tired.
Malkith's going to sleep for a lot of the session. It's going to be great. Tech, over to you.
I got you, Joe. What's up, everybody? I had to get you, man. Oh, man, it is coming on a close for the end of October. So, again, welcome back for another Weekly Freakly. coming at you straight out of the litter box. I don't know why I was placed here or woke up here, but yes, it's sad. You can find me everywhere at TechFrost, TEK, FROST. You can also find me over at New Age Geeks Tuesday, as he just mentioned. We'll be playing Call of Cthulhu. I will be dressed to impress my grandma only because it really wasn't that impressive, but it looks nice on camera. It looks nice on camera.
You look very
I'll be playing.
shut the fuck up.
I'll be playing Balmore and Ruff. Pronouns for them will be they them. But I'm happy to be here.
Yep. I don't have any pets, so the litter. I don't know why I have a litter box. So that's fun. Just for you. Just for you.
It's
Just for you.
Tech's
Tech.
litter box. We gotta keep it clean
So,
for him, little paws.
Over to you.
Everything I was about to say just left my head. It's fine though. Hi guys, I'm Crazella. I go by Zella. I stream here on Twitch, and my pronouns are she, her, as well as my lovely tiefling warlock, Irona. Guys, I just came off a game from Thursday, right? Saturday. Days are hard. For my Honey Heist game, that went fantastic. I'm not running anything for the rest of the year because no. And also, I may or may not be streaming this week because I kind of deleted a bunch of stuff in OBS, so that's fun. Yeah, and you know what, Vinny, we're manifesting a garden now for you, so I'm out in the garden today.
I really actually appreciate that. That'd be really nice. I wish I had a garden.
The next
This
is a
comes from
garage.
kidnapped in Vinny's hat. Vinny's hat. Wow, Vinny's house and hat. It's a giant hat. Apparently, we're just making the house of Vinny's dreams. That's
Yeah,
all
no,
we're
the
doing.
dream house for me, any house, anything, any equity.
Truly.
And sis, I need you to know the reason you forgot everything is because of that start. That what's up, everybody? It knocks everything that you have out of your head.
Is that what happens to you every time?
Every time.
I love that. Anyways, Jocelyn, mind doing the recap.
Yeah, absolutely. So we were still in Income last time you saw our Jurassic Dark crew. We basically decided to... No, I'm doing it, Joe. Don't shake your head at me.
No, I'm not shaking my head at you. I'm shaking my head at Jay. I saw their face
didn't-
fucking.
The slow
I didn't
smile.
do anything. I didn't do anything.
So we were in Income, and we decided to sort of wrap things up there. Kellyot went to see Nazir and saw that Nazir, the good news was that Nazir was the same age as the day before, which indicates that getting the Sands of Time worked, and he is no longer fluctuating in age every time he wakes up. But the bad news is that Jesper, his father, had passed that morning. We ended up deciding to go to a couple places. Nim and Balmore had a great discussion about writing and emotions. We ended up splitting the party, which is always fine. Nothing ever goes wrong when we split the party. Irona and Balmore went to the Healing Eruption to see if they could find something from Malkit's exhaustion, which mostly resulted in Balmore trying to guilt the receptionist there to giving them the potion for free, which was already discounted from 1,000 to 700. But also a couple of other notable things. Balmore got a sapphire shipped from Masset from Kalissa, Kellyot's sister, who Balmore is dating. And then Irona showcased the latest Lolth bullshit, which is every time Irona casts a spell, there is a wild magic effect of some kind. So, unfortunately, when conjuring a minor illusion of roses, it was then followed by Scorching Ray. So, things like just little things. The rest of us went to the Geyser Gardens, and we ended up getting to know Nim's backstory. Nympheria said that she was kicked out of her home by her brother Nerium, who we met earlier. Mean and hot guy. Nim basically came from a family that all had unnatural powers. And because Nim was the younger of the two and the only girl Furbolg in her family, they tried to marry her off so she could act in service of the village. She was set up with someone who she thought would be the love of her life, was very much not. and he died a horrible death. When Nim tried to bring him back, which was forbidden in the village, necromantic acts, Nerium used that as his excuse to kick her out. We discussed that as well as, a couple of other emotional things. But then as Irona and Balmor joined the party, we noticed the drow from the spire the other night, one of the council members. His name is Timon. Insert your jokes about Lion King here, because I know Jay wants to. And he came to reward us with a 50 gold piece diamond and 50 gold for saving the majority of the spire from the chronal beast that we had fought before. However, he mentioned that he and the council, who were having a meeting at that time, they had all blacked out and woke up with blood coming out of their faces with no recollection of what happened. Malkith, attempting to see if he could pull some hidden memories out of him, because maybe they're hidden or something has happened, cast Lesser Restoration and Zone of Truth in a way to be like, let's see if we can get those memories out of you, which only made Timon upset, and he walked away and told us not to come back to the Spire. But I'm on Team Malkith for this one. I'm going to say it for the record. I think that was a good idea. However, upon seeing that we were under Zone of Truth, Irona actually looked at Malkith and said, can you try to ask me about my past while I'm under Zone of Truth? There was a wisdom saving throw that happened when Phelan asked Irona how she lost her memories. And as Ironea's skin turned purple and another voice that was not Ironea's joining hers, she said she made a deal because everyone was going to die and she would give anything to keep her people safe, repeating that over and over and over. Kellyanne and Malkith tried to help her by putting hands on shoulders, making sure she's okay, but took radiant damage. Malkith was just like, well, goodbye, I'm going to be unconscious again, this is fine. And we uncovered one of Ironea's missing memories. Turned out that she, with her former adventuring party, had opened a shrine to an unknown deity and became attacked when the shrine was open. With her, Yorick, and Elaine being the only three standing as the rest of their party died, they felt spiders crawling up their feet, and Ironea jolted out of the memory in the present. She admitted that her power is messed up, showing us by casting Gust, and then getting drunk for the next 14 days as a result of the wild magic. We basically said at this point, we're going back to the ship and we're going home. I think we're kind of done here. And Nazir caught up to us, said goodbye. And Nim, when casting cantrips, has been realizing that the cantrips are taking spell slots. So it's all good. Nothing is wrong. We basically went back to the ship, and Balmor decided he was going to find Glare, aka the cat who turned out to be a Tabaxi druid. Well, found Glare just sleeping, having a grand old time, and brought Glare up to try to help out Malkith with his exhaustion and Ironea with her drunkenness, to which half of the party was like, why the hell would we want to work with this druid who is the reason Jesper is dead? There was an argument, and the cat got thrown overboard. I want a caveat. It's not actually a cat. It's a Tabaxi druid. Cat got thrown overboard. We ended up trying to comfort and apologize, and Malkith actually cast Augury to try to figure out how to fix Ironea's memory loss. But when he rolled his runic bones for the spell, they fell into a shape that was reminiscent of the bones covering, looking like spider webs covering an egg. And Mal heard a voice in the back of his head of his former cult leader saying, this power is not your own and you'll never have the power to do it. On that cheery note, we arrived at Plunge, and Balmor went to pick up his mini Megaphoniforge bird. But because there's apparently a shortage of casters in Plunge, the Tomash, the forger, said that Balmor would need 3 casters to infuse this bird with life for 8 hours. The 3 casters ended up being a primal caster, Nim, a divine caster, Mal, and an arcane caster, Balmor. But the rest of the party also helped with support, and we made the cutest little Aurora Borealis robot raven bird with red fiery talons, and it flew off and circled the boat, because even though Balmor can't fly, it can, and that's where we are now.
And that's where we are now. as we
That was hot.
thank you, I get that a lot. As you guys continue your journey on from Plunge, you guys spend about 8 hours making this creature, some time with it. You guys have the rest of this evening and then the next day, according to Gage. So, like, in a day and a half, you're going to be back at Mastotopolis. You're going to be home. So, first, because we kind of had the whole day get skipped for the first one because you guys were making the thing, I'm going to have you guys all roll me a d12 for an encounter real quick, just to see what happens.
Where am I at with my exhaustion?
Chuck.
I think you were fine by the end of it. I think the only person who had more stuff to go was Marinara.
Yeah, probably has a few more days there. From Inkholm to Plunge was 3 days, so that's 3 gone. Like, no matter what, which should put you, I think, at 0 for that.
No, because I had 5.
Left? Okay,
so I have 2 left.
Better than 5.
Well, you also slept at Plunge at Inkholm.
And then I took it back when I did something else.
Yeah, I was a dick. I forgot.
That happens.
I forgot too.
you still have 2 then. Still better. You can walk.
It's always a plus.
Cool. All right, toss me those numbers, guys. Let's see what's happening.
11.
7.
5.
Well,
9.
All different numbers.
I was going to
Is that
say
all
that's pretty
different this time?
wild.
That is
It was
all
all
different.
different
this
numbers.
time.
What?
So
The average is...
if you guys decide
69.
that you want to try to average it out, I guess you could. The last 2 you guys chose was 4 and then 9. I don't know if you guys feel like doing a repeat of either of the last 2 things that you guys had happen. But yeah, of those numbers, what one do you want to go with?
I say 12.
Get it over with, out of the way.
Gotta see what it is.
Okay,
Boat
12.
explodes.
I'm fine with it.
We're
We're
falling,
just
everyone
lost at
dies.
sea.
YOLO,
Oh, no.
12.
YOLO.
All right. So for now, you guys have the rest of your evening. Who is keeping an eye on things? Who's doing night watches, stuff like that?
Definitely. With the Kellyot and I with the trancing, I think for sure would split watch. Does anyone want to watch with us, or?
I feel like Neo probably would be up. Mostly because, like, nausea and just still being drunk.
We have her on like one of those like child leashes. We're like, no.
Like, no, don't tip over the boat. It's fine.
Nim's gonna do everything that she can to kind of like help Naya, like kind of like corral Naya back. Be like, it's okay. Well, we're gonna sit over here. It's gonna be okay.
Tim's like, why are drunk people so attracted to water?
Makes no sense.
I think dehydrated water.
Oh, you don't want
That
to drink that
water-
water though.
I mean, you could drink it if you'd like.
Don't drink the water!
You bring it up here. I can purify it for you.
Don't we have water on the boat?
I mean, but there's so much water out there.
Both statements can be true at the same time.
Kellyot, do you have a preference of first or second watch?
Whichever one Phelan doesn't want to take, he will take.
Okay, Phelan will take second watch.
All right.
Make it happen, Captain.
Can I have both of my watchies roll me perception checks for their evening?
Oh, I actually have perception. That's
Nat
fucking
20.
Hey.
great. 20, not natural.
That is a total of 25 for me with a nat 20.
Okay. Who was doing first and who's doing second? Sorry. Just double checking.
First.
First. And then
Second.
Got it. Thank you very much. Let's see how this goes. Okay. As evening begins going on, Kelly, I don't know if you and Arna are keeping company. Of the people with expertise in being drunk, you are like the guy.
I'm very good at it. Yeah.
So I don't know if you have any advice or help for Nea during your first half of the shift.
If there is a pillow, he will hand it to her and be like, head between your legs, and I'll put a little bucket right there, and it's be like, drink water, don't walk around, don't go overboard.
Naya just like sits down. It is just like head between legs, just holding this pillow.
Yeah,
Okay.
just hold it on your tummy, and he like rubs her back a little bit. He's like, it's gonna be okay, bud. You've got this.
So long. Ugh.
I know. Hopefully it will be over soon. I don't know what Lilth's whole thing is. Maybe she wants you to be a drunken fist monk. Maybe this is a sign.
Naya just like tilts her head, looks aside.
Okay. Okay.
Shakes her head no.
Okay.
Did you have a
It's
finger?
fine. We don't want to do what she says anyway, so it's all good.
In theory, you have a finger raised for a thing?
Yeah. Vinny, does wild shape, like, can I still wild shape and it doesn't exhaust me?
Do you want to test it out?
Yeah, because I was going to turn into a giant kitty to help comfort Naya.
I'll allow it. That's fine.
Okay.
Gets thrown overboard.
No.
Apparently this is Balmore season goes, I thought I...
No, I'm a different cat. You've seen me. I'm different.
All of that's just going to be meow, 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 meow.
Yeah,
How many times do we have to
meow.
teach you this lesson,
Yeah,
old man?
yeah. Well, I clearly make myself a different cat from the other cat, and I go up to Naya.
not a black cat.
Not
okay.
identical? Okay, cool. That's
No, like a ragdoll cat, because they're very
Cute.
adorable. So Nim the cat's gonna come over and curl up next to Naya.
I don't want to be drunk anymore.
Meow,
This is
meow.
awful.
Meow meow.
I know. Eventually you'll learn to ride the wave.
That does raise questions on the drunken monk practices. Do they have to have you have to be drunk for 10 days straight, nonstop? Like
Yeah.
what is
Yeah. I mean, like he'll explain a little bit of it to Arnea and be like, yeah, like they start you off like low ABV, and then slowly over time you're just drunker for longer with heavier stuff, and then eventually it stops affecting you as much.
And then the liver damage happens.
But then eventually you just don't even feel it anymore.
Because their liver is damaged.
That sounds terrible.
Fun while you're listen. It's always fun on the way down.
Drink responsibly, kids.
Please,
if
guys.
you're a kid, don't drink.
Yeah.
I meant drink responsibly of the correct legal age. Thanks, Vinny. Now
You're
that's going to be
welcome.
immortalized on screen.
Sure is.
Someone's gonna clip that, right?
I'm
Bella,
gonna
I need a
quit.
new
I'm
sticker.
gonna quit Records of the Realms. Thanks for having me.
Kellyot saying drink responsibly.
And he's like doing a thumbs up.
Drink
It's
responsibly.
a wartime poster, but it's just Kelly. Yeah,
We want you
drink
to
responsibly,
drink responsibly.
kids. Anyways,
And he is plastered.
I bet one eye's a little hazy and twitching. It's great.
It's just like the dead like Peter Griffin Kellyot, but it's like old time war poster.
Kind of love this. All right. Anything else for your first half of the evening? Nothing seems to catch your notice. No dangers. Just a cool, easy ride
That's the best.
for you.
He's just vibing.
Not so much for Snob or for Neo, but
Yeah.
for you, cool, easy ride.
Yeah.
Phelan.
He's like giving her advice as best he can, but mostly it's just like helping her ride the wave.
Phelan, you had a 24, I think. It was high.
That was a nat 20 for a 25 total.
25. As you take the later watch and the night begins going on, there is a bit of a roll to the waves, and even though there are some twists and turns in this tunnel, there is a rhythm that you can get like really used to after a while. That doesn't disturb beyond, a couple rocks, a yell of "Tate" every once in a while. For the most part, it's fairly consistent. But then you begin to hear a disruption that's not the boat, but something in the water makes some of the splashing and some of the currents not hit the same way. And you begin to hear in... Undercommon, a low chant as small, almost claw-like appendages could be heard climbing up the side of the back of the ship from multiple directions.
Well, I don't speak Undercommon, but I certainly... y'all are asleep.
Yep, this is the second half of the night. I don't know how well Naya's sleeping, but that's a whole separate...
Is anyone else up at this point, or is it just me?
I'm
Ruff
in
is.
cat form.
Ruff is up?
Yeah, we can
Okay.
split the night since we can cut our sleeps in half.
Sure. I think that as I hear the Undercommon and hear the claws on the side of the boat, there's a moment of terror and almost panic, and I'm going to yell, and then Phelan thinks, no, low to the ground, unseen. And I am going to sneak over to the crow's nest and just, Ruff! There's something there.
Ruff,
Listen.
as you look over, you see 10 to 12 fish amphibian individuals climbing on top of the ship with more classically seafaring weapons, like for hunting like sea animals. You see lots of spears, you see other like almost harpoon-esque kind of contraptions, shields made out of like seaweed and driftwood, and they are all currently climbing on top of the shield. You can see one of them that got on the ship first is currently beginning to cast something, and that they are all poised to slowly move forward, while Gage is doing the asleep at the wheel thing, who has not noticed this at all.
Yeah, Ruff is gonna lift her head to the sky and do the dragon roar as loud as they possibly can.
Yeah, I think with the soundtrack of the dragon roar, Phelan's voice is going to drop from the usual high octave as she pulls out their bow and arrow. They pull it out and they yell, "We're being boarded!"
Cool.
Nim immediately comes out of cat form, is like, what is happening?
Cool. I didn't have a map for this. I didn't know what we were going to roll. So I'm with the wake up call, and with them not knowing any of you guys were awake, we're just going to say it's a flat initiative roll, and we're going to roll initiative. Get ready for some combat, guys.
Damn it.
So I'm still at 2 exhaustions, correct?
I think we could say one at this point. Probably.
1 at this point. That's
I'm
what I
not
wanted
even
to check.
joking. That was another nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Brings you to 25.
For initiative, I get a 27.
Oh yeah, I forgot the add wisdom.
21 for Naya, and is the drunkenness gonna do anything to me?
Like we said
No, or is
before,
it just
it's just the physical stuff.
the
So if you
physical?
have to make
Okay.
sleight of hand or athletics checks, we'll have issues, and acrobatics.
Okay.
Anything else spellcasting wise, you might fumble a bit, but we're gonna say you can still like hit some targets. it'll be fine.
Just to remind me, we're initiative ability check, correct?
Yeah. What was
23.
yours, now?
21.
Wow, you guys did really good this time. So Belmore Ruff is 23.
I have a
21.
9.
Well, sometimes having the healer at the back is fine, is not bad.
My whole shtick is attack first.
Yeah, you
That's
like
my
need to go
entire
first for the good shit. Kelly up?
20, not natural.
Wow, what a separation of roles. And Malkuth.
14.
All right, nice, right in between. All right, I have to roll for all of these things real quick. I did not get a chance to do that yet, so give me a quick moment. I will say going first is, I don't think anyone's going to be at 27. So Phelan, you can go first. You see on the ship, roll me a perception check real quick, just so you can differentiate on targets.
And the streak runs out. That's an 11.
11. There is obviously one that is a caster, so that one stands out. The others, all besides like slight weapon differences, are hard to like pin down as like this person does this person does that. But there is at the very least one spellcaster who is already charging up something.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try to break that guy's concentration because does not look like it will be a good time.
As I'm rolling, you can go first. This should be fine. So if you want to
great.
Get it started.
I think just as I yell, we're getting boarded, I am going to do the bread and butter thing. This is the Hunter's Mark. You see the star shoots out in circles. I'm assuming these are, how do you say it again? How do you, Sahagins? That's my guess.
Technically Kuotoas. They're Kuotoas, which are basically actual fish-headed people.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark, the star circles, the caster, and then I'm going to take my 3 shots with Dread Ambusher.
Do it up.
So the first attack, that is a 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Okay, I'm just going to roll all 3 of my attacks right now.
Do it up.
22.
Yep.
23.
Miss.
And I'm going to just quickly roll my damage. You just see just fluid at this point. It's just there's not even a thought. It's just go. Rerolling that with Piercer didn't do a lot. Please forgive me as your non-math gay does math.
The worst.
They have a Hunter's Mark on each of those attacks too. 15. In total, 42 damage.
Nice.
Hell yeah. This guy's gonna make 3 concentration checks. Where are you? There you are. Saves are okay. Okay, one of them's below a 10, so that automatically means it fails. You watch whatever was slowly growing. It looked like blue fire as it was slowly making a circle with it, just cracks and breaks. And you hear a grunt of aggravation as it begins to look around, trying to figure out where it came from.
Also, Vinny, so sorry. Subtract 7 from that damage. The third attack of Dread Ambusher does not include the modifier, so it's just a D8. So
Gotcha.
Go ahead and subtract 7. So it was 35 damage. But yeah, you see that as the star the star takes on actually a very fiery quality, almost similar to Malkit's glowing gem in the center of his chest, as it circles, and then it flips into the Aurora Borealis, and then it flips into Ironea's eye, and then it flips into like all these different, the Hunter's Mark starts to take on qualities of each of the party members, as it circles this guy. And then I'm going to use my 40 feet of movement to basically just get in good position to shoot without getting hit.
Sure. So you just get probably as far as you can from where.
Yeah, basically like barrel roll on the ground, 007, just like
you climb into the crow's nest.
I just go up to the crow, like I pop up and I'm like, "Hi, Ralph." That's my turn.
Speaking of, Balmer Ruff, you guys are next.
How close are they to the rail again?
Some of them are. They're coming around the sides of the ship, so they're probably within 5 feet of some of the rail.
Gonna go ahead and cast. I want to make sure I got this right. Gonna go ahead and cast Gale Drift. Gale Draft. Is that right?
That's a
It's
great question.
Yeah, it's the affliction, the air affliction spell.
Let me pull up a thing. I mean, yes, that sounds right, but I don't know off the top of my head. But yeah, if you want to read out what it does and what I'm rolling and what's going on, we can figure it out.
As a creature you see within the range uses its movement. That's on me. And they're not using movement. Well, since they're not using movement, Ruff is going to tilt her tiara, have some fun as get as close to them as they can, and sit breathe.
Hell yeah.
So you're gonna climb down and get into the same level on the deck of the ship with them. All right, cool. You breathe. Roll me before you do that. Roll me a d6.
It's gonna be a 2.
2. All right, you're gonna get 3 of a group of people. Let me know what to roll. I forget. I don't know. I only have so many spaces to put things up. So,
No, you're good. Constitution 15.
All right. Fail. Wow, they all rolled really bad. They all fail.
I'll take that. And that's going to be how much damage for them? That is. Oh, that's not a lot. That's 8 damage for everyone who failed.
8 damage. All
Poison damage. Yeah.
Poison. Actually, I should check that. They don't have anything special against poison, so yeah, they take the full amounts. You watch the 3 that you breathe on. They seem to be, just from what your quick look at them, they seem to be the more common, the more average of the fighters. The 3 that breathe it up start choking and immediately start looking really, really bad. So, didn't take anybody out, but I hurt them really, really bad real quick.
I want to use a bonus action to shoot the crossbow at one of the ones close that got hit with the breathing.
Yep.
And it's going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
For 15 damage.
One of them is immediately dead.
Nice.
So
that's what we're here for.
Awesome. You whittle away one of the grunts without much problem. Any other things for your turn? I think you did movement action and bonus action, but
I'm good.
Cool. When it's their turn, though, if you want to use the draft thing, you can. So basically, when they start moving, you can always try to screw with somebody.
Okay.
Then. Naya, it is your turn. You drunkenly on the deck, I guess. I don't know. Stumbling.
I guess. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Hell yeah.
All right. You have ones that were just hurt by rough, and then you have fresh ones that have not been hurt yet. And then also you can see probably like behind Gage, somehow gotten to the higher point near where the wheel is. You can see this caster beginning to move around. So you have a variety of targets depending on
the caster with 3 arrows in it. Thank you very much.
I mean, yes, but
I would probably take. Yeah, Naya's gonna go ahead and take care of the caster first.
All right. Roll me your Eldritch Blast and then a D100, please.
Is it your list or my list?
Your list this time. We did mine last time.
Alright, 22 and 15 to hit. And then...
That's for the caster, right?
Yes.
That hits.
Okay, 15... 27 damage, yep.
27?
Yep, for the 2 blasts. Alright, and the... Alright, D100, be kind, please. Oh! Okay, I turned to smoke and cast Misty Step.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So I guess I'm gonna Misty Step next to this caster.
Okay. Fair, I guess.
Could be way worse.
Yeah, no.
Like the visual that you like drunkenly burp, and that is like the catalyst for you dissolving into smoke.
Yep, just
All right. That is just your action. You still have your bonus action and movement.
Oh. Let's see. Bonus action up real quick.
The archpriest, which is what it's called, looks at you very angrily, but also very thrilled that you're there now.
I'll end my turn. That seems pretty solid.
All right. Hell yeah. All right. You take a chunk out of that. You guys are doing pretty quick work so far. I'm excited to see how this goes. Calliot, it is your move.
Aranea, do you want me to come help you?
It'll be okay.
Cool. You got it. I'm gonna go over to the ones that haven't been hurt yet, and I'm just gonna start wailing on them.
So fair.
Stop it! That's so cringe.
I love how this is just, you're boarding our ship. That's so cringe.
No, stop.
Go do something else with your time.
Ew.
Ew. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, 17 does hit.
Oh, sick. What is my monk die? It's 1d6 now, I think. Double check that. I didn't update it. 1d6! Yay! I'm not trash anymore.
Finally upgraded. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm not trash anymore, Kelly.
Yeah, it takes a while. The D4 is disappointing for a while.
Well, it doesn't help when I roll ones on the die, so or like other d8s. That doesn't even matter. Hold on, roll it again on an actual die that's an actual.
Quoting
D6.
Lark on that.
Nope.
Yay! I'm not trash anymore.
One on the d6 as well. So that's
No.
So it's 5, but I would like to do 2 more, please.
Heck yeah.
Am I flanking any of these people, or is no one's up? No one's next
You're going
to
to
them at
the
all?
side that no one's attacked yet. You're by yourself.
Okay. Cuckoo.
I will say also the one that you seem to immediately got into combat with also fights with their hands, so immediately is trying to like counter blocks. Obviously not doing a good job so far, but attempting to.
Nice. The next is a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
That's a 6. Can I roll over like a 3 on my d6, please? It's like I'm rolling d4 still.
You're doing great.
That also hits because that's bigger than the last roll, and another 6.
All right. Any other? Is that 4 attacks?
Oh yeah, I do get another one. One more, sorry. Does a 12, 15 hit.
15 hits.
Oh.
Their AC
Just
is
the
not
way you
great.
said 12.
Another 5.
Oh,
Another
bud.
1.
You gotta get Mal to come give you some bro vibes. We gotta.
20-something damage. Like, that's not bad.
That's just because I'm so strong and buff and cute. So
It's the cuteness. Really just
Yeah.
hurts them so bad.
like I do a roundhouse kick as I come back around. My braid comes around my neck like a Bollywood dance move, and I'm like, "Hi."
I feel like this is Elsa Let It Go braid.
Is he talking
vibes.
Yeah.
undercommon or no?
Undercommon, yeah.
I speak undercommon. What does it say?
Okay. Wow, he's so cute.
Can I have inspiration because the thing is that cute?
No.
You get affirmation instead.
Yeah. Bardic affirmation. It's a new dice type. Cool. Anything else for your turn, Kelliot, as you get up and start punching out this other monk guy who thinks you're cute?
Actually, I will move out of melee range because I don't take attack of opportunities once I've melee attacked someone because of my mobile feat.
Hell yeah.
And I'll be like, and I will just out of the way.
Okay. Little shimmy.
I'll blow a little kiss, run away.
A terrible tease.
I aspire to be Kellyot in my life.
Me too.
I get punched by a cute chick, and then she just like blows me a kiss and does a little shimmy and runs away.
Very solid.
Taking that hit.
So no wonder Balmore likes Calissa. Punches as a shimmy.
I mean, yeah.
Incredible.
You're not wrong.
I was going to say, I am correct in
No, you
this.
are actively correct.
As that begins to happen, the priest who was attempting to cast something just turns to Nea, who approached right away, and gets all the way as close as possible. First is going to cast a bit of a sacred flame. Can you roll me a dexterity saving throw, Nea? DC 14.
Did you say he gets close as possible?
To
Or, like, did
Nea,
he,
yes.
Did he move to Nea? Like, did he take a step towards me?
Yes. But Nea
Gotta
did
go
also
ahead
teleport close to him, so I don't know. But you can give it a shot.
Yeah, no, it's just by choice, so I'm not sure if it doesn't say like a but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that Gale Draft.
Alright. What do we gotta do?
Strength saving throw.
So it was
12.
19 for that deck save.
Well,
Nice.
that's a fail.
Alright. What happens to it with the hit?
It doesn't do much. It just shoves him 5 feet.
All right, so you terribly inconvenience this guy who's like walking towards Nea and just gets knocked back 5 feet.
Do I get an op attack?
It's not. It's forced movement, so no.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Never mind. Don't listen to me.
Actually, because you're at 5th level, it's 10 feet that you shove him back. But yeah, you shove him back 10 feet, and just looks irritated around to whoever did that, and then goes and approaches Nea. And is going to cast Spiritual Weapon. You watch.
I'm gonna counterspell that.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, you are.
Hell yeah, use that counter spell.
What level is your counterspell?
3rd level.
I need you to roll a charisma check for this one then.
Roll that Riz.
Irona has undeniable
Dirty 20.
charisma.
20. Nice. Roll me a D100.
Oh no.
You know what?
Oh.
Nah, I won't do that. I'll just times the effect by 3. That's fine.
I'll roll the D100. What?
Roll me a D100. It's fine.
96.
96. Oh no.
Sorry, no. Not oh no.
I'll be right back.
What do you mean you'll be right back?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You'll be right back.
What do you?
He's coming to your house. he's coming to your house.
96. That is
The
Vinny
real,
gets a
panic I
plane
have
ticket
right now.
and flies to your house.
Oh my God,
Vincent?
it would be so funny if they like you're at Vinny's house right now and you just like made like a fake background. He just appears in your screen and just like you die.
What I say, stop
Vincent,
using
get back here
spells.
right now.
He cannot hear us. He
What do you
cannot.
mean?
I'm gonna try anyway. I'm pretty loud.
Don't do it.
It's
Guys,
just
I don't
us in
think you
Twitch chat
realize
right
the
now.
Real life panic that is just set in. That is no.
Why
I've
are you
never had a
even-
DM get up before. Like that's.
I've never
I
had
have
it.
never had in the middle of a stream a DM say, "Oh no,
Oh, no.
I'll be right back," and then
Hey.
leave.
Hey chat, sound off if this has ever happened to you.
Oh my God, is that the deck of many things?
This starts
Mama
to get
Nea.
really interesting, guys.
Vincent, what
Oh
is
my
this?
God.
No, wait. You could get something good out of this.
You just broke the campaign with a counterspell. I want you to know that.
This is every single deck of many things that's put out by Gemhammer. Gemhammer, I love you guys. This is 5 different types of decks of many things put together.
Oh no.
Because I don't know how many cards are here, I'm just going to count for a little while and see how many. 1, I'm going to let you either choose a number if you want to roll 3 d20s, and we'll decide that way. It's up to you.
Do I just get to pick numbers, or do you want me to roll?
You can guess a number, but I have to count how many are here first.
I.
Good lord.
I know
I'm
you're
so
gonna-
scared. I'm so scared.
You got this.
My hands are physically shaking right now.
I just wrote in the, because I'm keeping track of the stuff in battle, I just wrote Wild Magic Surge in all caps, deck of many fucking things.
Don't forget to include oh no.
Oh no.
Annie.
I know.
Oh no. Cleo.
So, I counted 88. It says that it will mimic the effect of a card of the deck of many things. So that means it's also including every card you guys have ever pulled as a negative for all of your NPCs. So this deck is literally everything.
Why?
You can
Is that
choose a
in
number.
The magic pot?
You can choose a number, or if you want to roll 3 d20s, you can do that. It's up to you. No,
Hey,
4
thanks.
d20s will get you about to 80.
Thanks for the 5 gifted subs, Belmont.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks.
hell yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Subs for drama.
Subs for why the fuck is that in the wild magic chart?
I'm so sorry. My
Why
brain
Is
is
that? I
overloaded
don't
right
understand.
now. You told me I could pick or I could roll. I'm sorry, brain is.
Or roll
brain
4
thing.
d20s and just add the total together.
I'm gonna pick the first third card from the top, third card from the bottom, and I'll roll for the last.
Oh, no,
one.
it's just one card.
No, then we're just gonna pick number 3.
Number 3. All right. 1,
Number 3, my
2,
lord.
3.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I already know what this is. Okay. The card is balance.
Okay.
Okay.
You must change to a radically different alignment. If you fail to act in accordance to the new alignment, you gain a negative level. Negative level, I think in this case, will count as an exhaustion. So,
This is the one I pulled for my backstory.
I would love
Oh my
to
God.
hear how anyone present sees a continence, a personality, a physicality change in Aranea as she switches to whatever you consider her to the antithesis of it.
For the record, Naya is actually chaotic neutral. This could really go any way.
So she's changing just to any other.
Either lawful good or lawful evil.
Yeah, one
it
of the
would-
two. One of the two.
I don't know if you get. I'll reread it.
Or is
for a
it just
second.
lawful neutral instead of?
I think it's just lawful, right? You switch from chaotic to lawful.
Because you're
You would
already on the far side of one.
You would switch on the alignment chart, which is good neutral. So you would just go to neutral evil. And
if
whatever that
if
implies.
if she rejects it, she just takes a level of exhaustion.
No, she has to act in accordance to it. So from now on, from this point on, if there's any time that Aranea doesn't act like that, we'll take a point of
Take the point of
exhaustion.
What the
I
fuck?
don't know why.
We'll screw with it a little bit. I'm not going to make
Yeah.
this like forever. But for now,
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see how this goes.
So right now I'm drunk.
And evil.
Neutral
Yes.
evil Naya.
Huh?
Oh no.
Oh no was right.
Remember, evil does not necessarily mean it means acting in your own self-interest.
Yeah.
But it's really fun
okay,
if it's like a nega Sailor Moon moment where like
Listen, I
the
am kinda
outfit
here.
shifts.
I'm kind of here for Nea's villain arc. I'm just saying.
It's like when Yu-Gi-Oh gets that second Dark Magician card, and it's obviously an evil Dark Magician just because of the like alt art look.
See, that's not what my brain thought when I thought of evil. I was just like, Irona is just standing there, and she's like, I suddenly really want to buy a Cybertruck for some reason.
Oh my god.
I would kick you off of this ship if you bought a Cybertruck.
What's up?
We need to
Check out?
check
What's
the
up?
Zencaster.
Yeah, check the Zencaster.
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
Are you kidding me?
Just continue on for now, guys.
Fine. You broke the stream.
Just keep going. It's fine.
All right, Naya, you're evil now. What's up?
Everyone join the new room.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever played an evil character.
It's like evil bubbles.
That's a great way to put it, though, actually.
Right now, the only person in the entire world that matters is Irona to
Yeah.
herself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay,
definition of
I'll-
evil.
I need one
I'll
more
figure out how to
person in
figure
here.
it.
I have Joe, Zella, Lark, Tech.
I think it's
Jay.
Jay needs to join.
Okay, for join. Thank you. I have no idea what
There you
the
go.
hell happened.
It's fine. And starting back up in a 3, a 2, a 1, and we're good again. I don't know what happened. Anyways, thank you for that quick weird pause. But yeah, Arne, what difference, if anyone who is near would notice in this moment as this shift happens to you, as your magic backfires? I will say you hear in your head two voices struggling for a moment saying, "No, that is not her magic. I'll show you what her real magic looks like," as this explosion of wild magic happens from you.
I don't think anyone would notice anything immediately, but I would definitely be way more aggressive to the caster that we're fighting. I don't think anyone would notice anything right now.
All right, so like as the counterspell fades, there's not probably like much of a difference except maybe like a stance and an aggression a little bit, and that's really it. Cool. That was a funky ass churn. Anyways.
I didn't break the game though.
No, so happy. I might have like looked at it and been like, "Draw again." No, okay, your turn.
All right. Where am I? I'm down below, right?
Yeah, but we could say you rushed up. Kelly also got up here from probably sleeping somewhere
All right.
random, so it's fine.
So I come up on the deck wearing just like pajamas, essentially. Nothing, no shirt, just holding my shield because obviously I couldn't fucking don my armor. Just cranky as all fuck because I'm still exhausted. And I gotta remember I have an accent in this game.
You don't have to do that now, but it's fine.
So I want to come out and try and get between as many of these little fish fuckers as I can. How many can I get around me within a 5 foot radius?
Probably like 4 of them. The ones that Ruff just kind of breathed soot onto, you could get like between most of them.
I'm going to step up between all of them, holding my shield, be like, "You little fish fuckers, I'm trying to get a fucking nap." And I'm going to cast Word of Radiance, which means they all need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Get fucked.
The highest one was a 14. Everything else was
It
lower.
all fails.
Cool. I love grunts, especially when they roll dog shit.
So that didn't even show me what it was. Alright, so it's 2d6.
Awesome.
So they take 5 radiant damage.
Okay. Okay, 2 of them that were already hurt by Ruff drop. Those 2 just die. So 3 out of the total 12 that exist here are gone.
So then I'm going to cast at second level Spiritual Weapon,
Hell yeah.
and I'm going to summon forth my scythe. And just have it attack the next nearest person that's already been damaged.
Hell yeah. Go ahead and roll.
So that is 1d8. Where's my d8? There it is. 7 force damage.
You watch a 4th one drop. They're now down to 5 grunts and 3 more, a little beefier fellas. But yeah.
And then as my free action, I'm just gonna look at all the other ones and like flare up my magma cracks and be like, "Come on, you want to fucking kill somebody? Come bring it towards me." Just try and draw as many to them towards me as I can.
Hell yeah. All right. Excellent. Anything else for your turn?
That is my end of my turn.
Yeah. All right. It's going to go over to one of the more lithe looking Kotoas, who is wielding a staff with basically a full giant lobster or giant crab claw at the end, and begins to twirl that around as a staff weapon, and is going to get onto the other side of the one that was fighting with Arnea, and is going to bring it down on her from behind. None of these are really good. Wow, these guys are doing dog shit. I rolled a nat 1 and a nat 2. So both of those attacks miss. And bonus action. For bonus action, it's going to twirl its hand around and cast a spell at the leader, the big archpriest caster. And you watch that person get reinforced with some magic. Next up is going to be Nymptheria.
Only took a while. Nim, because Nim isn't sure what is up with spell casting, and is trying to be cautious. Nim is going to, if you'll allow me, wild shape into a wolf.
Oh, yeah, you'd be able to wild. No problem. But
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's okay level wise for you.
Yeah, it is. I double checked.
Cool. Yeah. Easy peasy. You are wolf.
Hell yeah. You see all of a sudden just this big gray fluffy wolf just come bounding down, and it is going to take... Is anyone near the archpriest, any of the party nearby?
No.
Irona.
Okay. Nim will go near the archpriest, and because of the pack tactics, I will have advantage on attack rolls if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet of the creature. Although, and if the ally isn't incapacitated, is Irona technically incapacitated, or no, she's fine.
No.
She's fine.
She's having a weird day.
Evil.
Just
She's just
All right,
evil,
well,
not incapacitated.
It's fine. It's fine. All right. Well, I am going to bite this motherfucker then. So
Do your chompinist.
I will chomp. That's 2d4 plus 2. So
Well, roll to attack first.
roll to attack first, then 2d4. That's a 14. Does that hit?
That does not.
God damn it.
Actually, can I go ahead and use a reaction? I'm so sorry, I was taking notes. Can I use glowing vision as a reaction?
You can.
Awesome. So because we're level 5 now, this is a homebrew spell. And does this guy have blind sight, tremor sense, or true sight?
No, just dark vision.
Awesome. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Cool. 14?
It's against my DC, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
He's safe. Yeah, it's a 13. I try. You see that from the crow's nest? I throw up this kind of... Vinny, what does glowing vision look like? It's your spell. I don't think I know what it looks like.
Because each of them are just kind of really based on one of the elements, it is literally taking darkness or shade, or kind of like shade force almost, and turning it into near as you could tell like a blindfold, and really just trying to stick vision, impair vision with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I try to throw it up, but unfortunately the priest is able to, my DC is garbage, so I tried.
Very close though. Cool.
Yeah, that 14 misses.
Yeah, unfortunately it misses. But you're there, and that means Arne is not alone with the bullshit going on over there now, which is great.
I hope you know that it's me and that I'm friendly. You just hear barking.
Bark, 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 bark.
Well, howling wolves. Actually, wolves don't bark. I'm sorry, I'm being an asshole. Please ignore me.
No, you're fine.
Let's see. After Nymptheria, it is the Grunt's turn. There are 5 of them left. So, closest ones were Malkith and Ruff for where the Grunts were. So they're going to go for them. We're going to get one attack on Ruff, and the rest are going to go after Malkith because Malkith is aggroing.
Are any of them moving?
They will all be moving towards you guys to get into melee.
As soon as one of them moves, I'm going to use my second reaction to do Gale Draft again.
Hell yeah. All right. What is the save?
15.
Strength, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, strength.
12. So that one of them gets thrown back. Do you want the one that was attacking Ruff or one of the ones that was attacking Malkuth?
Are any of them near each other? Like, are they close when moving?
Yeah, like it's there's a group of them. They're all kind of moving in tandem-ish.
If two of them are close to each other, I want to shove one into the other one.
Nice. I like that.
Cool.
All right. So
Yeah.
I will
They
say,
no longer can move.
Yep. I love that. All right, so that's going to make both of them, crash and be unable to move. I love that. The one that gets to Ruff is going to attempt to use its spear to stab at her. 14.
AC's a 15.
Misses. Cool. And then the one that gets to Malkuth is going to attempt to bite him.
Oh.
10. I know that doesn't hit. And then the two that got their movement halted by crashing into each other are going to throw their spears at Malkuth, which will mean they will not have their spears anymore. And at 9 and 8, the RNG hates me this round, guys. I'm rolling utter shit.
That just means you want us to win.
I mean, even if I want you to win, I would like you guys to feel like your lives are a little threatened.
I want you to feel in danger, god damn it!
Just a little
Oh
bit.
no, I'm being attacked by
Fine.
fish people.
We threaten ourselves.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's just
Vinny,
me.
we do enough damage for ourselves. You don't have to worry about it.
I mean,
Someone,
I do a
someone
little
quote
bit.
that. We do enough damage first.
Going
The
last.
highest CR threat against me is myself.
Exactly.
I still count the metal dragon as probably a little higher, but that's fine. The one that was fighting with you, Kaliot, gets the fists up and then does a 3-punch combo to try to get you. Actually, a 2-punch combo and a bite.
Is he running up to me?
No, you were
I
already
ran away.
in- Oh no, you did move away. So yes, he's going to run up to you.
Okay. Oh my god, stop.
God.
Obsessed with me.
One of them is
Oh,
a
yeah, I was gonna
12,
seduce me.
which I assume doesn't hit.
What?
A 12, I assume, does not hit with you. Right?
The magic number is 16.
Cool. Then the 9 doesn't hit, but I'm assuming the nat 20 will, so we're gonna do that one.
Yeah.
Reaction, there is no natural 20 against us. Yeah, get it, eyes of the grave. Sentinel at death's door.
That's my bro.
Yeah.
You guys are silly.
So wait, how many attacks hit Kelly?
Just the one, I think.
Just the one? Okay.
But that just turns into a normal attack now, so that is going to
I would
be-
just take it.
That's going to be 6 bludgeoning and 1 lightning damage. But you can also not take reactions until the end of this creature's next turn. So you can't take reactions until basically the entire next round passes.
That's okay. I don't need reactions. I just need bonus actions. So
That's super fair. Next up is Phelan, back up to the top.
Cool. I know this is going to come as a shock to all of you, but I'm going.
I see.
Is that no reaction thing because it was a crit?
No, it's because
Okay.
the lightning damage is like frying the system a bit.
Got it. Just wanted to double check.
Yep.
So to the shock of all of you, I will be shooting things.
No.
I know. What? I'm gonna shoot the.
you can't drop this stuff on me out of nowhere, Jocelyn. That's
I
scary.
know. Listen, Lark. With all the love of my heart, cope with it.
So
I'm
there are 8 combatants left. There's the priest, the person doing hand-to-hand combat, the person with a staff, and then 5 grunts with shields, shields and spears.
feeling like we want to get rid of this archpriest. Like, I feel like this is the biggest threat. So I am going to shoot twice onto him. That one. $24.
There we go.
That's got it. Yeah.
First
Duality.
attack, I'm going to re-roll with Piercer, and it was the same thing. All right, that is 12 damage. You see that I think I fire, and I think that seeing just it's like when you the peak ADHD vibes of, oh, there's a wolf. Oh, Malkith is yelling about come at me, bro, in his PJs. Oh, Irona turned into smoke. Oh, Kellyot is definitely flirting with this one. Oh, Balmor and Ruff are doing soot breath and stuff. Oh, right! And then I just totally miss on one and then hit on the other.
Incredible.
You see that this person is about a quarter as healthy as they were an hour ago. They're not doing great.
That's all I can do. I'm gonna stay up in the crow's nest. There's no reason for me to come down unless something happens.
But yeah, favorite terrain, places with high vantage points. Cool. Balmor Ruff. You still have 5 grunts that were near you guys, but there's also the other one with the staff. So depends who you're looking to hit. Y'all's turn.
Okay, so at 2nd level, I'm going to cast Catapult, and I'm going to cast that at the magic user. I forgot.
That's
what you
fair.
called him.
Nope. Yeah, that works.
Okay, yeah. He just needs to do a Dex 15.
Dex. Yeah, that's a thing. Oh, that's not bad. 21. What are you tossing at this guy?
It's just a pebble, and I mean, I guess since that is it half damage?
I believe so. Most spells are half damage. Cantrips usually don't allow any extra damage.
Wow. Okay. D4. I didn't show. That's going to be 14 damage.
All right. So 14 halved down to 7.
Yes.
Okay, just double checking. All right. You deliver a pebble onto this priest, who's probably just annoyed. Like a pebble just flew at him and caused the amount of damage that monk strikes have been doing. So like that must suck. Thank God for gravity, I guess.
After that, I'm going to use that bonus action for the crossbow.
Hell yeah.
Same person.
Or the priest, the caster.
Yes, and that is a nat 20.
Hell yeah. Go ahead and describe your kill. You can also roll damage if you want, but I'm pretty sure
Let's
you're gonna. I don't see how a rogue doing crit damage ain't gonna kill this guy. But roll damage if you want.
I mean, since Balmor, this would probably be Balmor's first kill with the group. He's just going to be like, "Hey guys, look what I can do!" and then like raise his arm and shoot. And as he does it, he's like, basically just like gloating already before the shot comes out, and it hits him directly in the forehead.
Damn.
Hell yeah. You.
That's tight as hell.
Get an excellent shot off. Roll me a intimidation check, Balmor.
Intimidation check. It's a 16.
16. You watch 2 of the grunts jump off the side of the ship into the water.
Don't let the rest of them get away. Kill those.
Kill them all? Got it.
All right. Kill them all. Yeah, your turn. The priest in front of you has dropped.
Oh.
Oh.
What else is there? Or who else is there, I should say?
There is the one that is wielding the crab staff. There is one other person who is getting into McFisticuffs with Kellyot, and then there are 3 more grunts who are sticking around for now, but also kind of damaged. So
McFisticuffs.
I think Naya would go after whoever she's presuming to be the strongest right now.
that's the person with the staff that's like right behind you that came up and tried to hit you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
Still reeling at that card draw.
Honestly, it could have been a lot
It
worse.
could have been so much worse.
I'll take it. And for narrative
I
reasons,
was-
that's really fun.
I was ready for like Don John to rear up, and it was
Truly, I was like, I'm about to get my soul ripped out of my body, and I did it to myself. Let's see. Yeah, Naya's gonna go ahead and use her whip on this dude. just is now trying to avoid spells that are being absolutely weird, is gonna roll to hit. And rolls a 15.
15. Hits this guy.
Alright, oh god. I'll also use the radiant damage that goes with it.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think is D8. D8. Okay, so it's gonna be 10 damage total.
Hell yeah. This person doesn't like that at all.
Good.
Unsurprisingly. Cool. Excellent hit. Do I have reactions with this guy? Nope. Nothing I can do about that. Yep. You hit him.
Cool.
Anything else for your turn? Bonus action? Or?
No, bonus action. Yeah, I'll go ahead and end my turn.
Alright. That goes from Nea to Keliot.
Hey, it's me. I'm gonna while I'm in this game of checking this guy's strikes and trying to get my own in. I'm gonna be so why are you bothering us? Why are you here?
Roll me your persuasion check.
Someone rolled a d12.
Oh, wait. So, why are you here? It's how he says it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fine.
Oh, no.
I hope it's a nat 20.
Natural 20.
Oh, hell yes.
For 24 or 26.
The best time for this roll, of course, obviously.
Not for hitting, just for being stupid.
Yeah, why would it be for damage when it can be
flirting
for
with a fish folk?
For flirting with a fish guy. He's in love with me now.
I'm just so sorry. Just start stammering. It's just we're trying to find some souls to put into our gems to sacrifice to our god. I didn't mean I could go to somebody else. You can. You're fine. It doesn't have to be you. You're fine. I mean, not fine. I mean, you're definitely fine. But what was the question?
Babe, it's just no. Why do you need to put souls in crystal? Or you said crystals? What do you want to put your soul in? Putting our souls in?
Gems, yeah.
Yeah. Why? Also, elbow up when you're. Yep, there you go.
Oh, blushes when you touch them. With the elbow up. Right. Sorry. Take your turn. You only get half a conversation around. We're not getting to a full thing.
I can't.
So that's a hit. That's a hit.
Yeah, this person's AC is.
That's it.
I'll give this guys because it's pretty. Yeah, 13.
Oh yeah, my minimum roll was a 13. So I was anything that hit last time, I just assumed was a hit a second time.
Yeah, that's super fair.
All right. Oh, there we go. 8. Oh, please, I don't know how to do math.
Read the numbers out.
So, the first one was a 4 and a 4, so that's an 8, and then a 9, and then a 6.
Okay, so 19.
Sure, if that's what that adds up to. I don't know.
4, 4, 9, and 6, right?
I keep on forgetting I have another one. So it was a 4. No. So I rolled a 4 plus 4 is 8.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 5 plus 4 is 9.
Mm-hmm.
And I rolled a 2 plus 4 is 6. I rolled a 5. Plus 4 is 9 again.
That's 32.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're doing.
I am running on 3 points of IRL exhaustion.
Yeah, 100%. You do a solid amount of damage. I don't know why you're disappointed in the damage. This is pretty solid damage.
No, it's not the damage. It's just the math.
Listen, math is hard when you're not tired, okay?
All right. This person, you've done all the damage to this specific guy, who looks near death now, but is still blushing and getting stammery. So have fun with that. Because the priest is dead, now it's your turn.
All right. How far do I got to move to line enough everyone up as I can into a 15-foot cone?
You could get. This is again me working off my brain space. You could get the 3 grunts and the person that's fighting Irona. You would not be able to get the guy that Kellyot's fighting, but you could get literally everybody else.
So I'm gonna just move my scythe over to him, the one that's fighting Kellyot.
Mhm.
I'm going to just big bang flash fucking torch these fucking 4 idiots in front of me.
Cool. What am I rolling?
Dexterity saving throw of 15.
All of them failed. They're so bad. Let me do the slightly bulkier guy. Also, they all fail. What do they take?
8 fire damage. Nope. 8 fire damage. Nope. 8 fire damage. I'm good. Really good at this game, guys.
No, math is the highest CR.
I thought
we
I
have.
broke for a second. I thought I had the most immediate deja vu because I heard it twice in a row.
Joe was like glitching out.
Was.
What did you just do? Was like, what attack was this? What spell?
Burning hands.
Oh, burning hands. Thank you.
Cool. That kills one of the other grunts. There are 2 more grunts left, and then everyone else gets burnt, crispy, fish food, fried.
Oh my god, it's grilled fish. Oh, can I eat
they're
it?
fillet of fishes. For sure.
Can I eat it as a wolf?
As a wolf, it's probably the most appropriate time. Yes.
That's a 23 to hit on the one attacking Kellyot.
Got you. 23. Yeah, that hits. No problem.
So that does measly 5 force damage.
5. I mean, 5 is 5. Yeah. Very hurt now. Very surprised. Like yelps. It's like, I'm in the middle of something. Leave me alone.
And that ends my turn.
Cool. Excellent. You kill one. You hurt every other one. So. Excellent.
And as I cast the flame hands, you see the butt flap on his PJs just kind of come undone and just start flowing in the wind behind him.
Very like a cape, which is very dramatic.
Right, just from his ass.
Thank you, Kate. This is for you.
Love that.
I can't.
Let me see.
That's beautiful.
God, that was an experience. All right, this one other guy who's putting up a fight is going to try to make 2 more attacks on Irona.
Does he have to move to do so?
I don't think so. I think he was already.
No, I don't think so, because I used my whip.
All right. Oh, there's an attack over 20. 23.
Yes, that is.
That's a whole 6 damage to you.
Okay.
And then if you could also roll me a dexterity saving throw.
11. Also, can I use my reaction to Hellish Rebuke?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You fail the dex save, so you take 3 radiant damage, and then you Hellish Rebuke, which is a dex save for them. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Which is... Let me click it. All right, 12.
There's a fail, and it's Oh god, let me roll that damage. I didn't even see what it was. Uh, 12 damage.
12 damage. Nice. Roll me a D100.
Fuck me, I forgot.
96 deck of many things anyway.
Just go under
God
the
damn it.
ship.
Bruh, my brain, real life,
I different
forgot.
number. Oh wait, no, this isn't the deck of many things.
Hold on, it's my table. Hold on. 'cause I-
Your table this
sorry.
time. Your table, I think, is
Oh.
safer. I think we figured out for
I
sure
think
it's safer at this point.
It seems very accurate that Vinny's table would be more deadly than Zella's.
Okay, for the next hour, magical fire I create is black, sheds no light, and makes no sound.
Okay,
Cool. So you attack with.
good flavor.
Yeah, I think that's great for literally the hellish rebuke you just did. So you
Also,
just-
evil Naya, Hellish Rebuke.
yeah. So you
Nay.
watch your hellish rebuke, and any of you have seen Arnea's magic before. I don't know specifically what it is normally colored and themed as, but we now watch just a black, lightless, soundless flame appear on this person as they take damage.
Incredible.
Cool. Yeah, roll me a intimidation check. Wait, this is about to be bad.
It's an 18.
Yeah, I forgot you're a warlock. Cool. One of the last two guys of the grunts jumps off the side of the ship as well. So there's now 3 in the water if you guys care enough of actually tracking them down. But hey, they are running away for now. Yeah. Cool. That was Mel's turn. His turn. Nymptheria, your turn.
All right. I'm still a wolf, and who's left?
There are 2 grunts left that are really hurt. There's the one that's fighting Kelly out that's really hurt, but is looking very blushy. And then there is the one fighting Naya who is hurt, but not super hurt.
All right, I'm gonna go for the one after Naya because I feel like I want to see what happens with the one flirting with Kelly.
It's its own super
You're funny.
drama over there. We can wait for see what happens.
Yeah. So let me try and bite this guy again,
Sure.
hopefully. And I remember that I have advantage on attack roll, so if this one is not
too.
good, I'll roll again. That's a 16 though, so I can finally hit.
16 hits.
All right, so now I'm gonna do 2d4 plus 2.
Hold on. What was their AC?
For the one that's currently fighting Aranea is 11.
Mm-hmm. Okay, never mind.
Okay, so that's the first one was 2. Second one was 3, so that's 5 plus 2, that's 7 damage.
7 damage. All right. Hell yeah. Got a
Oh, if the
trump
target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
on. 11? Wait, what did you... Was it 11?
Yep.
It barely stands up. It almost falls over, but it does stay up. It stumbles a little bit.
Very, I just like bite him in the kneecap, just...
Very rude. All right. Anything else for Puppo's turn?
I'm just gonna stand where I am and kind of just chill.
That's fair. That's very fair. It is the grunt's turn. There are 2 left.
Isn't there only one left because one of them jumped over the boat?
One of them did jump over the boat. If I'm mathing right, there should only be 2 left. Oh no, one just died.
There's
Right?
Well, there's the one that's barely standing fighting Naya, and then there's the one that I'm flirting with.
Yeah, those
Is
are
there
2.
anyone else?
Those are different people. I might have miscounted the grunts, but I'm okay with that.
Okay.
It's not a big deal. They're also the weakest, but we'll say I'm down to be like, yeah, there's one left. There's one left. Makes poor life choices and is going to go and try to stab Malkith.
Oh,
I want to go try and bite him.
And rolled an 8. So doing a great job. I'm doing very bad at rolls this time, guys.
Listen, you kicked our asses with that chronal beast. We need a win.
That's fair. You guys kicked your own asses, actually.
Listen.
This guy runs up and tries to stab Malekith. Malekith, what do you do to just like make this person commit to utter defeat as they try to stab you with a spear? Muted.
You mute your mic and
I do that. I'm gonna just grab him by the face, bring the scythe over behind him, hold him up, cast inflict wounds, which is like you see the veins on his hand flare with that dark black necrotic flame to just rot his face and swing the scythe in from behind him, lifting him up and just pulling him out over the edge of the ship and just drop him off.
Love that we got a Mortal Kombat kill.
Finish him.
Great. I'm fine with that. That's great. Okay, there are the two like lieutenants left. The one that's fighting Nea and the one that's fighting Keliot. It is now the one that's fighting Keliot's turn. Hey, are you gonna come back here again? Do you want to like do this again sometime?
I mean, like, if you're around and like alive,
Okay.
but I think my friends are kind of mad at you. I don't know.
Oh no. Well, my leader died, so I'm leader now. So I'm just gonna go, and I'll take care of my people.
Okay.
And then next time you're around, we'll try this again.
Yeah, it's a date.
Okay, your punches hurt, but in a good way. Bye. And just jumps over the edge into the water. Cool. There is just the one kind of psychopath that's fighting Nea left. Let's just go around and see who kills it. Phelan, your turn.
I wanna bite it again.
But
Cool.
when we get to your turn, that sounds
I'm
great.
gonna shoot him. I mean, I'm gonna look at Keliot actually with my arrow and go, do you actually want to go on a date with him?
Do you speak Undercommon?
Oh, never mind. What was that guy saying? Is he cool? What?
Yeah, he's cool. It's all good.
Okay, so I shouldn't kill any. Okay, cool.
I mean, they're gonna leave ish because he's the leader now. So, and like we're chill.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the guy with the staff.
Cool.
Undeniable Riz.
27 to hit on the first attack.
Yep.
14 to hit on the second attack.
Yep.
Cool. We love this for me.
Yeah, this guy in the center has 11 for an AC.
Reroll for Piercer.
Yeah.
So much math. 16 on the first attack and 13 on the second attack.
16 and 13.
So that's 29
okay.
total.
29. That might do it. Yep. Nope. Phelan, describe your kill.
Oh my god, it's my first one.
Yeah.
Oh no, it isn't my first one. I killed that one guy who's the whale guy. It's my second one. So I think as I have this conversation with Keliot, I think I'm very nonchalantly like, yeah, I totally understand. We just got to be like cool with that. Boom hits. So like, if you want me to leave him alone, that's totally fine. Boom. Oh,
Yeah.
is he dead?
I'm
Dead?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's okay. That's okay. A bunch of other ones ran away before, so I think that's fine.
Great. That is my kill. It's just the most casual, like, whatever. I'm just gonna another Tuesday.
Cool. Combat's done. Hey, do you want to do any more magic stuff? Are we good? You want to see if we can make any more things happen?
I mean, player me will always fuck around and find out.
So terrifyingly funny. What was the reaction when I got up and went and left? I got
The real
out.
panic that absolutely
started
started
yelling.
coursing through me. That is never a good sign when your DM is like, "I'll be right back." That's no.
After saying,
Vinny, I will not tell you because I think you really should just watch it. When
don't worry. I'll rewatch this for that later. Cool.
all lost your shit.
Also, not unlike Malekith, coming up in full pajamas, but also the night hat thing. Leon with like
And the
a sword
flap.
kind of being put onto his hips. What happened?
Go back to bed. We got it.
There's blood everywhere.
Yeah, it's not ours. Go back to bed.
Okay. Good night.
I'm
Just
still
turns around.
I'm just like standing there, like staring at him, like
I blow Leon a little kiss.
Perception check. He's very tired. That one. He just half asleep goes down the stairs. You hear a thunk. That's definitely not casual walking. As he misses a step. But yeah, he's going back to bed. And Kellyot has an eventual date with one of these things, and you guys murdered 6
He will
of them.
take what he can get.
Cool. Good job, guys.
So, I also speak Undercommon.
Same though.
So this whole time, I was waiting. This whole time, Ruff and Balmore have been like, the fuck? So I would like for Balmore to look down and just be like, hey, that's weird. But I agree. You should definitely go on that date. I think it'd be cool for you to swim around down there for a little bit.
I didn't have to finish my fight, bitch.
What? I gotta kill. And Ruff's just gonna be like, we're putting souls in gems.
Yeah, he still didn't explain why they wanted to do that, but I'm assuming it's cult stuff.
Bullshit.
Cult stuff.
As soon as Kellyot says cult stuff, you see Mal just murders and den.
Pump the brakes, Mal.
If a Jack Sparrow, like weird crazy eye, could look murderous. Anyways. Gage eventually wakes up, still tied to the steering wheel. What do you guys keep doing on my ship?
You almost just got killed.
You're welcome.
They turn around a bit. Oh God. Okay. Thank you. But also,
You're welcome, babe.
This is weird.
Oh, am I still a wolf? I should probably get out of my wolf shape. So I can get out
Before
of my
you
wolf
do,
shape.
Phelan's gonna run down before you go. Wait. Can I pet? Can I pet? I give wolf Nim scritchies. Okay, thank you.
I get back into my furball form. Not a real wolf.
Do y'all plan on fishing tomorrow?
Maybe. Why?
Just, does anyone got something I can cut up some chum for you?
Oh. Yeah, I'll take you up on some of that.
I left my scythe downstairs, and it's far too unwieldy to chop up with these things. Do you have a blade or something I could borrow?
I give you one of my short swords.
I'll just start fucking hacking up fish body.
Yeah, like again, it's you almost always forget Phelan has these. It's just like, oh yeah, one of my 2 short swords. Here you go.
Hidden in the holster that you're wearing, like underneath everything.
Oh, jeez.
Dagger strapped to leg vibes for sure.
Malkith, as you are carving away at all these things, you find there they are. There are 6 of them. There are 6 of them that dropped. You find 6 blue spinels, which are each, we'll just say ahead of time, are each worth 500 gold. So you find about $3,000 worth of gems on these guys as you're cutting up chum.
6 blue spinels?
They're called blue spinels, yeah.
Okay. Is that like a normal thing?
That's just a
that's a normal gemstone.
I was gonna say it was in Steven Universe, so it must be.
People used to think that they were like rubies and sapphires, but only recently found out that they are chemically different.
Okay. I've got 6 of them in my inventory now.
Yep. All right. Well, that was a fun roll on the encounter table. Good job, everybody.
Yay! Thanks, Vinny. We really did want to just beat some things up.
I guess.
I feel like we come every few sessions. Like, for those of you watching, we come every few sessions with some real life baggage, and Vinny's like, okay, babies, here's your fight. Get it out of your system.
Yep.
Owl? Wait, I'm not a wolf anymore.
Owl? just a light owl.
You can just still a woo. Kellyot will a woo with you.
I'll start the howl.
Like, hell yeah! Woo woo!
So, to hand wave the evening, we can say the rest of the night goes well. There's no second attack, which is great. You guys are able to sleep through the night, 1 less exhaustion, 1 less day being drunk, and you guys are able to do whatever you want. You have one more day. You have one more day night cycle, and then you'll be at Masset. You'll be back home.
Okay. If you don't mind, I've been sleeping for 5 days, pretty much straight. I'd like to go first, if at all possible.
For fishing?
Hey, Balmore. What kind of tattoos can you do? I've got all this fucking ink here that I paid a lot of money for. Let's get some fucking ink on this body. I assume you can do something with this. I heard you were okay.
Balmore's gonna like spray after hearing that. He's just gonna sprint down, and he's like, "Look, actually, yeah, we got some chairs, and we have everything we need. I love drawing. I love this stuff. All right, I can do anything I have seen before, or anything that you've seen that you can show me. I can do anything."
Okay. Is there anything you can do that's going to help me out as far as like with any stats, DM?
Not quite what this stuff does.
Okay, just I had to ask.
No, that's fair. I won't not make something happen, but it's not gonna. You aren't gonna get a +3
I can't
or something.
I'm trying. Jeez, you're a monster.
I hear that a lot, but in a good way.
I'm trying to think.
Anyways,
I'm an artificer. I should be able to do something. I don't think I have anything.
I mean, we could like if you have like a temporary, if you have an infusion, we could say you infuse like an infusion on him with tattoo or something. Otherwise, I will have to see what I can come up with from what it does.
Do you have like a favorite sound you'd like? Or I don't know.
My mind went bad play. My mind went to a bad place on that one.
How about this? Smell. Would you like your tattoo to smell a certain way?
No. That's weird. Why would I want my tattoo to smell?
Scratches.
Just in case you walk by something that smells bad, the smell would go away. And
so you want me to be like this whenever I smell something poorly, and I smell my finger to make it feel like I can smell. Oh, this is a smell I like. Let me just go. Is that what you? How embarrassing would that be? What do you think people are going to think when I'm just starting to smell my finger around?
That you had a good night.
Oh boy. I mean, I see where you're coming with it, but still, I feel like the impression's not going to be positive on that one.
I also don't understand this joke. It's just been said to me. So I think what I'm more going for is like a tattoo on your chest of something that's really cool. And then like if you wanted to smell of like, I don't know, brimstone or fire, volcanoes or a dandelion on fire.
Smell.
Oh. Okay. I don't know what you want to smell.
I didn't ask for a smelly tattoo.
You asked me to do something magical with a tattoo. I'll do what you want.
Something cool that we can. Come on, you said you were a tattooist. I wouldn't have expected you to vamp on something. Give me something like, hey, I feel my artistic creation kind of bubbling up in my brain, so I'm going to just freehand something.
Freehand? You're talking to a Kinku about doing things free-handed?
I don't know how your crazy bird brain works. No one understands how this... I don't even know how my own brain works. You think we expect to understand how your brain works?
This is fair. If you've seen it before, or I've seen it before, and you can show me what it looks like, I can do it. Name something... draw something really cool.
Draw like a couple of like fire runes. And I'm going to just have him on my right hand and rub my right arm, so in the hopes that it helps out somehow.
Can feel you fishing. You can do that. That is 100% the thing you guys can do.
That's what we're going to spend our day doing.
Hell yeah.
All right, Balmore starts giving out tats.
I think Phelan's just gonna go fishing. I mean, we got all this chum that Malkith cut up. Like, might as well use it.
Nim will also join you on this excursion of fishing.
I forget what to roll.
Yeah, pretty sure it's survival checks. Give me a second.
Yeah, I think it's survival, and then you add a bonus for having bait.
Yep.
It's like Stardew.
A little
Yeah.
bit, yeah.
Sure, I've never played it.
No, it is, Vinny. Basically, if you add bait, you can to a fishing rod and starter, you can get a better chance of catching.
Which
fish,
makes sense.
so.
It's
I'm
typically how fishing works.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
almost as if that's
I
what
had
you
no
do.
idea. Well, I have a +5 to survival, so that's
I've also
fine.
got a +5, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll. I think it's a +2 for the bait.
Oh, sick.
19 for Phelan.
14. Oh, that's also a 19 for Nim. High five.
Hey, bonding
Hey.
time.
Yeah, because 12 plus 2 is 14 plus 5 is 19. So, math.
Math.
The worst. Yeah, give me a sec. I just need to track down where I
Yeah.
put it.
I think while we're fishing, Phelan is just kind of chatting with Nim about, like, we knew each other before we came to the Underdark. Very briefly, but I think Phelan is just like, so I wonder if the old tree with the blue bark is still standing. I used to find the most interesting fungi there, though I feel like that would be Malkith's nightmare if we ever went.
Oh, that was my favorite tree for sure, though. I was always just hanging around there. That's where I would do all of my foraging as well. So, it was right there and it was beautiful. I was like, wow.
And that
blue
makes
tree.
sense because every time I would go to it, it would all be gone. You must have always beat me to it.
Yeah. My basket was always full by the time I got back. And I would just have to like hang out there and read because it was really peaceful. And you know what? I miss the sunshine. Hopefully you can get that back.
I miss it too.
Kelly, were you also fishing with them? I thought you rolled. That's why I'm double checking.
No, I didn't. No, I wasn't. But he will ask what sunshine is like because he has not been topside ever.
Oh, I can describe it. It is like it's kind of like because the way alcohol makes you feel warm on the inside, right, Killiat?
Yeah.
It's like that, but like on your skin, on your physical person.
Does it make you stupid?
It can, actually, if you get too much.
Does it make you hotter?
It
Does it make
can
other
be
people hotter?
like, physically.
Okay, so it's imagine you're under a heat lamp all the time that goes in between different temperatures. Sometimes the sunshine, because it's windy outside, won't feel as warm, but it always feels like you're basking in a little bit of light.
And it's like just like a rock in the sky that's just like there.
It's actually a star. Jinx.
It's a big star.
And it's burning like billions and billions and billions of hot gas.
Yeah, it sounds like someone we know. I kind of jokingly gesture at Malkith.
Nim starts chuckling. Sunlight is magical. It, kind of picks you up when you're feeling down, and it's kind of like when a friend gives you like a really nice warm hug, or like you put on.
Or if someone gives you too long of a hug, if it's one of those really hot days.
Oh yeah, and then you're just like sweating everywhere, and that's uncomfortable.
So sometimes really good, sometimes ineffective, sometimes too effective.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, all the plants up here on the mainland need it. They need it to live. So it is good overall. And I actually gesture with my hands. Well, I gesture with my hands, and you see, I think it's daytime, so I think my nails are yellow. And I say, yeah, I can. It's kind of nice because I can still tell that the sun is shining even though I don't see it.
Oh, your nails are the thing.
Yeah, because Star Elf. If it's like having a manicure all the time.
That changes.
Which is very cool.
Day to night.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah. That is probably my favorite thing about me is that I just feel like a constellation all the time, which is kind of nice.
Your favorite thing about you should be many things. You are very cool.
I agree.
Looks around. I'm sorry, what?
What?
like the word that fits me. Like, you are cool.
Phelan, like literally, Kelly like pinches the bridge of his nose. He's like, Phelan, Faze, I love you so much. You literally were having a nonchalant conversation with me while you were shooting someone in the face with a bow and killing them. That's incredible.
Your confidence is growing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I feel a little bit better.
Also, I've lived here my whole life, and I can't do that weird Underdark stuff that you do, where you just like disappear into like the wall and know where everything is. I tripped over a rock when we were like out fighting the fucking spiders. Like,
To be fair, it took me a while to get used to, but I think I've got a handle on it now. I think that it's beginning to feel like home. I wonder how Nea's doing.
Hey Vinny, before we switch, I don't know if this will drain any slots, but I really want to use Druidcraft to mimic sunlight for Kelia.
Okay. 1, what did you roll for your survival check for fishing?
Oh, that was 19.
Both of you roll me d20s real quick. We're fishing.
Oh, that's 16.
New D20s?
Yep.
Okay.
Just a straight d20 roll.
16.
Oh my god, we got
I don't know what's happening.
You guys pull up a pair of flounders that look like they were swimming together.
I kind of feel bad. I don't want to cook it.
Yeah, do you want to throw him back? I think we're going to throw him back.
Yeah, we can throw him back.
They go back to swimming together and circle each other and then swim off.
Aww.
Yeah, we like interrupted a date.
Yep. You almost
The
murdered
name of
a
this
married
episode
couple.
is Fish
Good job.
Love.
This episode does need to be fish love now. It really does.
Cool. Yeah, you can definitely use Druidcraft to remake some sunlight. It is going to take a first level slot for you. Yep, a nice big splot.
Kelia, this is what sunlight feels like.
Kelly, it's
Feels
awful.
Oh.
Oh no!
It's bright.
I make it like a
It hurts
really
your
nice,
eyes. It like burns
I
your
make
skin
it like a
little
nice
bit.
sunny day, not too intense. Jeez.
I have sunlight disadvantage, so I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah,
Every
put some
day is like
clouds.
that?
Kelly, that's a druid.
Every
I put some
day?
clouds in front of it.
Well, you have a pair of sunglasses, right?
Oh yeah, hold on.
Put them on. That's what they're for.
Ugh. Ugh.
Now it's
I
okay.
put clouds in front of the sun, so you're fine.
Now it's kind of okay.
Yikes, dude. Every
The clouds?
day?
The
Not
clouds help,
every day.
though.
Not
Clouds
every
help.
day. Sometimes, I mean, the sun is up every day, but then, like Nim said, there are clouds, so sometimes you don't see the sun at all.
You know how we just had like a cool thing where like the crystals on the ceiling did like a cool thing because like stars or whatever? I like that more. I
mean, yeah, no, I can hear you on that.
I change up the scene just for him.
As you guys
Thank you.
continue sharing your different views on light. Malkith, Balmore, Ruff, Naya, are you guys up to anything?
When did I get a tattoo?
Say what?
Wait, what?
No,
When did I get a tattoo?
you're definitely getting a tattoo. I just didn't know
Yeah.
there was a conversation happening, but I also don't want to force you to be doing stuff right now.
Oh, my brain just exploded in my face.
What?
Face spray? Don't do that.
Oh,
Are you okay?
yeah.
Buddy, you good?
Yeah, I coughed and my head exploded.
Ew.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
That
What are we doing?
Shit. You're just relaxing. I would like for Balmore to use I don't think I've ever used this. I have squandered this opportunity many times. I want Balmore to use his Psylink with Ruff to speak to her in her head. And he's just gonna say, "Hey, can you tell Naya that tonight I need to speak with her? Oh, sorry. Hey, Naya, I need to speak with you later tonight." And then Ruff is gonna cast message and whisper, "Hey Nea," in Balmore's voice. "Hey Nea, I need to speak with you later tonight."
I can send a message back, right? Sorry, I'm having like the roughest time right now. I'm like, what is drunk evil Nea gonna respond with?
Fuck off, bitch. No.
I mean,
I'm tired. No.
Takes his stuff, gets thrown off the ship. I do it to cats. I do it to people. I'll do it to everyone. Everyone can get it.
oh my god. So, Nea replying. Oh god. Better be important. Go away.
And yeah, she's just going to put that back to Balmore, and you're just gonna Balmore's like doing the tattoo and just being like, "You don't have to be a dick. Just want to just keep doing the tattoo."
Nea not verbally responding, just like wherever she's huddled over, just like throws up her arm and throws up a middle finger.
Tracks.
Hey, girl.
Like, this will be fun, and he just keeps doing the tattoos. Like, "Hey, you liking this so far? Are you sure you don't want me to add like smoke coming off of it, or like, I mean, you do a lot of fire stuff, so I can do like every now and again, based on what you say, fire will come out of it. I mean, you can already do that with magic, but like specifically, like I could have it to where like something really cool comes out, like fiery comes out, or I mean, I can have it to where the word "pow" comes out every time you punch somebody. Like, that's...
Jeez, please don't do that. That's just weird. But you're the artist. I trust you to execute your vision as the best you can.
That's a choice.
That's what I tell every tattoo artist I've ever had.
So these are just runes, correct? Like,
Yeah.
you said you're having them on your hands,
The hand and then up the arm.
up the arm.
Yeah.
I need an activation though, and up to DM. Whenever he does a spell using that arm that the tattoo is on it, and obviously I'll ask you before this is like a finalized thing, but I would like for like flames to come out in the shape of a wing.
That's cool.
I'm fine with it as long as Malka's fine with it.
Cool. Yeah. So every time, if you use like burning hands with that arm, when you're doing it, like fire comes out in the shape of feathers, making all one giant wing on your right arm.
Metal.
That's sick as hell.
Oh wait, this is metal.
Hell yeah.
I was doing it.
Kelly, I was just gonna ask for like a cool like monster creature, but with Lisa Frank hot rod flame.
Are you gonna get a fish? Are you gonna get a fish?
No, no fish. No fish allowed.
I definitely want a tattoo as well.
When you
Oh, you'll
guys,
get
How many
a tattoo?
tattoos do you get?
I'm gonna allow
Jackie,
everyone to get at least a tattoo of some sort.
Yay!
Without issue. The look of the tattoos, like we described before, kind of that like oil spill, like ink, but like instead of a dark color underneath, it's like a white. Is the shimmer and like translucence and transitioning color all of the tattoos will end up being, with different skins depending on the person. So for like Malkith, who has this like magma undertone, and for like Phelan, who has stars that kind of move along their body, you'll see that they kind of go, it's kind of like almost a filter on top of that portion of you for a moment. So if there's like a magma bit of you, or like the stars, they change, and almost like the contrast negative that flip that you can do on like Photoshop happens to that little bit of the portion that goes over it for a second. But I'll let Balmore do a full tattoo set on everybody, like whatever anyone's looking for. We can just say over the course of this day, if anyone wants one, they can get one.
What monsters has Balmore encountered that are cool?
That are cool.
Yeah, Because Kelly
What?
already has Displacer Beast, a fairy dragon, an owlbear, and a unicorn, so he wants something else.
A more common one you might have seen is like a manticore or a griffin for like
Ooh.
ones that are not immediately going to kill you if you ran into them randomly.
Okay.
Get me a griffin. That would be sick as hell.
A griffin. Do you want anything? Do you want anything specific with it, or are you just wanting the griffin and that's it?
What do you think would be like cool?
Where do you want it?
He just like fully takes off his whole shirt, and it's like he's got tattoos here and like down to like his forearms. So it's like basically like this and this are like the free real estate there. Otherwise, he's like, I gotta take off my pants, and like thighs and down is good.
Okay, so you said like here up.
Yep.
Okay.
All the way around on both arms is free.
I'm trying to choose between sound and effect. Actually, you know what? You're loud and cool. I would like for it to do, and obviously up to the DM, whenever you flex your arm and get ready for a fight, it will do that scream of a griffin.
An eagle scream.
Yes, eagle scream as soon as you like flex your arm.
Thank you, Bardic
Oh.
Gamers, for the raid. We also got a hydrate and
Hey.
stretch.
Oh, I am out
I
of
have
water.
I have been
But
stretching.
hello.
Ah.
100%
do a
with
stretch.
the screech though. That's good. I don't mind these small things that are kind of like not the infusions for items, but the smaller ones that you can do. I'm totally down for those effects being added to any of the tattoos without much issue.
Okay.
So
Nothing that's not gonna
Joe putting us
like,
to shame
actually,
over here. Like actually full up, getting up and doing a stretch.
We're all like, oh no. Okay, hang on.
Oh my god, Lark, we're matching with our flannels.
Hey.
I think definitely Phelan will approach Balmore once you're done with Kellyot. And the only tattoo that Phelan has is a star. I believe I said it was on either their shoulder or their chest. And so they come up and they hold out their right hand. And they say, can you do a compass with an arrow pointing forward?
Okay.
And
Compass.
can it do something when I fire my first attack of every battle we do? Just to show that we're always going to point in one direction and we're always going to get home because that's where we are.
Okay. How about... And he's like looking at your hand and like... How about this? Every time... Or not every time. When you do your first attack, the arrow... And since you will draw back with the same bow that would magically place an arrow, the compass will automatically aim at whatever you're aiming at. Kind of like a true north or true shot.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Thanks.
That works. And he'll
Definitely
just immediately
they're
start...
getting the tattoo, just going, like kind of wincing a little bit, but like
Nim is
really.
just watching, like, Nim is very curious of all these tattoos, but is still not sure how it would show up on their skin. Do you work with fur?
Tattoos on fur? I don't think there's anything I could do against that. I don't think there's anything that stops that. And he's just like still doing the tattoo. Well, he's more still doing the tattoo. Well, I think I can get something in there. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we could see it because I was hearing everybody else's ideas and they're all so creative and you're adding all this really cool like flavor to all of them. And I was like, wow, wouldn't it be really cool because I like to write? Like, what if I got a quill on my arm somewhere? I'm not quite sure where, but like little quill just to remind me that I can write my own story.
Okay. And he's like still doing the tattoo. Do you want me to add something extra, or are you just wanting to do just the quill?
I don't know. What do you think would be what do you think would be like cool to like add to that?
What if you could use it to write stuff on your arm, like temporarily, like
That
little
sounds like
two
really
self-notes.
intense magic. Ow! Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Like,
You've got this.
You're fine. It's gonna be okay.
You're doing great. Malkith cried a little bit. You're doing fine.
Oh, really? I mean, I get it.
He's just
The slander of Malkith while Joe is not at the computer is kind of hilarious.
Oh, that's funny.
Unseen is Joe running back to the computer to be like, "Fuck you, no, I didn't."
A recommendation for the quill, if I can throw one out.
Please.
A ink drop falls, and when you wild shape, the falling ink drop will transform into a footprint of the animal.
That is so
That's
cool.
Wait,
That is good.
Say that one more time.
Quill with ink at the end. When Nympheria transforms, the ink drop will fall, and like kind of like splattering on a page, it'll transform into like the footprint of an animal.
Does it stay as the most recent wild shape until the next wild shape?
Sure.
Giant ass wolf print.
when you go back to Nim, it just goes back to the quill. So
That's so
like you constantly
cool.
have the transform. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, he would just say that and just be like,
Well,
all right, yeah, I can do
would
that.
you
Is
not-
that-
So if it's only there when you're wild shaped, you wouldn't see it?
You see the quill, but you wouldn't see the paw
Okay.
or the print. You just see the
Cool.
quill.
Okay. Cool.
I'm answering like I knew what I was talking about. Hopefully that's exactly
We got
what you
this.
meant.
It's fine.
It's super cool. Hell yeah.
No,
Hell
it is
yeah.
tight as hell. I was just like, I don't think I understand. My brain is like, dial up noising.
Your brain is actually fried.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, and he's gonna continue and be like, hey, that's good. I can do that as soon as I'm done with, and this is done.
So, Balmore saying that you cried when you got tattooed. Are you okay?
I'm alright. It's just a little bit of I don't know to talk about it. I didn't cry. I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Leon's gonna ask if he can also grab a tattoo from you.
That works, Leon. What you looking for, man?
He takes off his jacket, and he actually has a small area that is just different snowflakes, and you can see that each is from a different tattoo artist that made their own snowflake their own way, and just add your own snowflake.
Oh.
No, snowflake. Okay. Can I add a feather to it?
To the snowflake?
Yeah.
Sure.
Like the imprint of the snowflake, and then like have a feather within the center or something.
Yeah, if you can do that.
Or like one of the spines of like the snowflake is like secretly like a hidden feather.
Oh, great idea. You should give us a flex for that.
I regret that choice.
Just assume the background noise is just Kelly out running around and doing that.
America.
God.
Fuck yeah. Anyways,
Brooke is just gonna follow you around, just doing that noise, mimicking that noise with you.
Phelan sits with the new
Both
tattoo,
flexing.
doing this.
But yeah, he'll. Do you want to he'll just go through and do all the tattoos everyone's asked for so far.
Cool. It's later than I thought. We're gonna pop off for a break for a bit, and then we're gonna come up and we'll continue the rest of the session, just so everyone can get a break, because I don't want to skip that on people. Sorry. I thought that combat was gonna go a lot quicker. But we'll be back in a few, guys. I'll see you in a little bit. Hello, y'all. We are back once again. Everyone got a little break. We went a little longer than we thought we were going to go for that, but now we're back. And before we get into the evening, Naya, just want to double check to see if there is a tattoo you wanted, because you're the one member, I don't think, except unless Balmor Ruff are going to tattoo each other, that has gotten one yet.
Yeah, I think Naya is gonna get a tattoo kind of representing Elistray as a giant fuck you to Lolth.
Okay. I'm going to double check and see what Illustray's symbol is, if there is a specific one. I'm sure it's like some dancing thing. Oh, hers is super complex. It's literally like a dancing lady in front of a moon. So,
Yeah.
cool. Nice and simple.
Would you like me to do something? Everybody else has so far had something really cool. I can do something cool for you if you'd like. Could be a little bit of flavoring from me, a little bit of flavoring from you.
Naya pondering for a moment as a Zella.
If you like, I can have her stepping on a spider. She's dancing,
In
so
stilettos.
she could be like mid dance stepping on a spider. Stepping on a spider.
The dancing
want
lady
to
emoji.
I don't want to be too obvious.
Okay.
Subtle.
You can do like the moon and the sword.
This moment.
Whenever you do a spell, she spins.
That seems fine.
Cool. One thing I would like to say, don't puke on me when I start this, and we should be good.
And Naya just like puts a thumbs up.
And yeah, he'll go ahead and give you the tattoo of your request.
Nice. Balmor Ruff, are you guys tattooing each other, or is Balmor tattooing Ruff? Can Ruff tattoo?
Weirdly enough, you guys don't really notice this. Or I haven't noticed this, but Balmor is gonna go, I've been marked enough. I don't think I ever want to be marked again. And he's going to lift the feathers on his neck. And you're going to see what looks like a feather itself with teeth around the edges of every feather. And kind of, it looks kind of like teeth are chewing into the feather. And it's like burned into his neck.
Who did that to you?
No idea. I was born with it. I think it's the reason I have the ability to speak freely.
Oh, I thought it meant you can't fly.
No, that's a normal thing. None of us can fly.
Nim's brain is just kind of like, huh.
You can't just
Can
ask
Kenkus fly
Kenku
where
why
you
they
come
can't
from?
fly.
Ouch.
Sorry about that.
Hit Balmor in his most personal place.
Balmor's like, yeah, nice tattoo.
Ow.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything.
No, you're fine. But yeah, I think this is what makes me be able to speak, so I don't want to possibly add something else to me and
Disrupt it. Well, it's beautiful work. Thank you. Naya, you doing all right?
Oh no, I've been feeling different since that last fight.
That's the hangover kicking in.
I guess.
I hope the hangover doesn't last as long as the drunkenness.
Yeah, I don't know if that's factored in or not. We'll find out.
All right, I'm gonna go trance. Good night.
Ah!
All right, people start winding down. There was another conversation, right?
Balmor wants to speak with Naya.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, Ruff is just gonna go up to the crow's nest and relax, and Balmore's gonna meet Nea towards the back of the ship.
Naya, just now remembering that she was gonna go talk with Malmore, also goes back to the back of the ship.
So, it doesn't have to be a long talk. You seem to not want to talk at all. What does love mean to you?
Naya, completely unprepared for this conversation, just kind of looks at Balmore. Kid, what do you need to know about love?
There's nothing specific I want to learn about love. I think there may be somebody that I might love. If it ever came time for me to say it, I want to know the right way.
Balmore, just tell them. It is that simple.
Oh. Well, I mean, shit, if you say it's that simple, I'll just walk up to Kalissa and tell her I love her next time I see her.
Is that what you feel?
Ever since that first night I saw her.
Tell her. There isn't a reason not to.
Just asking. How would you tell Elaine you loved her?
Honestly, I think whenever we get back, I probably will go tell her. Part of me has certain memories that I am becoming more focused with, but I don't see a reason to hold it back.
That's fantastic. I think that's great. I have a thing with promises. Let's make a promise that when we both get back, we'll tell the ones that need to hear it that we love them.
I can agree with that, only if to see Kelly out kick your ass.
He's going to. If she doesn't first.
Oh, they both might.
I don't like the sound of that one.
Well,
Okay.
love is a very weird thing, but you know what? It's been a while since you and I have spoken. How is your magic coming along?
Weirdly enough, good. Everything comes out great. If I want it to happen, if I want to cast a specific thing, it comes out fine. Have you had any problems?
I think as Naya at this point is getting like this overwhelming like wave of nausea and drunk. I think
Yep.
there's something
Gotcha.
definitely wrong. But I think it's more of Lord being a bitch, but I'm not quite sure.
Calling her a bitch out loud. That is... And he's going to take a step back. Brave. Pretty brave. All right.
What is she going to do? Kill me? Okay. She already owns my soul. We have a pact.
You just promised me you'd say I love you to Elaine whenever you get back, and now you're trying to die? Like it?
No, I'm not trying to die. I just know the reality. Lord owns me in some capacity, but that doesn't mean that I still can't care for Elaine.
It's a weird feeling being owned by somebody.
I feel like Neo at this point would just kind of like tilt her head. Yeah. It is, but what would you know about that?
It's not something that we can need to go over tonight. I mean, I can talk to you about it another time. It's a personal thing between Ruff and I.
Okay. Just be wary of any deals you make with people. Especially as like Nave's like throwing up her hand to like above her head. God level people, it usually does not end well.
I thought you were casting a spell for a second, and I was like, "Oh yeah, please do it, do it."
Bam!
Wild magic.
Tattoo explodes.
No.
One thing I want to do, if that's okay, which is I want to sneak down and put another potpourri on Mel's table.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's ever any chance I get caught, but like it is specifically azaleas.
Considering Malkath has the best perception in the group, might already know you've done it.
Does he?
But also a point of exhaustion. So.
Yeah, during this trip, maybe not. But possibility. Thank you, Classic Sam, for giving us a raid. You came at a very interesting time.
Welcome in.
Appreciate you being here.
You came at the perfect time.
Nap time.
Nap time.
All right. Rough. Up in the crow's nest, you hear a light thunk land, and you're able to see a fairy dragon. Not red with white stripes this time, or red with white stripes. This time you see it is purple, still with white stripes, but the facial features of it look the same. It kind of just tilts ahead at you, does a quick tip, like toe tap on the end of the top of the crow's nest, the barrier, and then hops into the actual crow's nest itself. Hi there. I did some searching, and if you still want to do this, I think it can be done.
And gives a nod in Balmore's voice. Yes.
The thing sighs and then hops on top of the barrier and starts walking around it, kind of like a kid that playing like the balancing game on a thing that's not too high. Like it's just childlike enough that it's weird because it's such a great height, but it also has wings. And it starts walking around. It's like, you do know this is permanent, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I can't really do it, but I found someone who will. And the eyes flit up and look behind you, and you feel a shadow looming behind you for the first time in this moment.
Ruff's just going to turn around and look.
You see someone, can't really see the face, in very regal clothing, mainly blacks with slight purple and gold accents. They feel too tall compared to you, but it also might be the fact that they are standing on the edge of the crow's nest barrier very casually, as their outfit and cape that is like tattered at the ends kind of just flits in the light wind down here. Their most notable feature, besides underneath white skin and white hair, is a large white mask with black eye holes and a black mouth hole.
Well, I see that Lark is losing her shit.
Ruff's just gonna tilt her head. Balmore?
As this person exhales, you watch a cold frost come out of the mask, and there is a nod, and a hand is offered to you.
Okay. Yeah, she extends her hand and takes the hand.
All right. This person jumps off the side of the crow's nest, and the bottom of their boots, covered with metallic runes and symbols, each let out a small, similar to what you've seen with Irona, an Eldritch Blast energy that kind of slows their fall, like impulse thrusters on an Iron Man suit for a moment. So as they get close to the bottom, they just kind of lightly skip right at the end, and begin walking you over towards Balmor, who currently, I believe, is still talking to Irona. Irona, you see Ruff approaching.
Ruff. Hey.
Ruff's just gonna start skipping towards you. It's time! And she's like saying that in like a kid's voice. Like, it's time, it's time, it's time.
It's... What do you mean? Oh, it's time.
And she's gonna look back at the two behind her and just go, it's time?
This individual steps between you and Balmor and reaches a hand out in between. And for the first time, you watch as a shimmer for a brief second appears like a thread. And they pull out from underneath their cloak a seam ripper and snip.
Does Nea see this person?
You see the snip happen. You watch as a seam ripper appears for a second, a thread gets cut and starts dissolving, and that's all you see.
Would Nea just with like... Would she put like 2 and 2 together? That like magically something just happened with these two?
That magically something happened, yes. If you want to roll me an Arcana check, we can try to see if you have any inkling about god deals and severing of souls and see how that goes.
That's a 4. I just know some magic shit's happening.
Cool. I mean, there is also a really big hint that something weird's going on, because immediately as that gets cut, Ruff at least feels the need to double over, and Balmor just falls.
I think Nea would definitely like look at both of them, but then go to Balmor. If he like was the one that fell over.
As you go to Balmor, Ruff's gonna take a knee next to you, and she starts letting out this scream, and you hear sizzling coming from her face, as if someone were branding her. As she lifts her head, you're going to see the the brand that you saw on Balmor now over her eye, reaching from her eyebrow to her lip. And she's going to look up at you, and in a voice you've never heard before, say, "Hey, Bally, get up. We're free now. We can live. Don't be mean. Stop acting, please." And she's gonna look over at you. Did you see?
Sorry, real life me is crying. Ruff, what did you just do?
Before you answer, one, the figure bends down, picks one feather off of Balmor, and jumps off the back of the ship and disappears. Gage, who was at the wheel, begins like just coming over, holding like a mug, and looks down and sees what's going on. It's like, "We have another one injured. You guys need to stop," and like takes a sip of the drink. He's like, "Can we get a cleric or a healer? One of you guys, one of your friends is down."
Is Nim around?
Yeah, are any of us around?
I'm gonna say that can wake everybody up.
I kind of run upstairs. I go, what happened? Was there another attack? And I run over to Ruff and Balmore, and if Nim's behind.
I'll let Nea finish the response if there is.
Sorry.
Was it Nea who was about to say something?
I had asked Ruff what they did.
Yeah, if Ruff has a response to that, and then the others can appear.
Ruff doesn't respond to you. She just looks down and like places a hand on Balmore's chest. Get up now. Look, sister. Speaking. Look. Like you now.
And now everyone else can appear.
What happened?
Shit, how is evil Nea gonna... Nea, kind of, slowly getting up. Just, hands, kind of shaking, just, looks towards you guys. Something, I saw, she's actually just at a loss for words, and it's just, hand shaking, just, looking over at Balmore. Gone.
What do you mean gone?
What? I'm gonna run over to Balmore's body.
Yeah.
Something.
Hey, Balmore. Hey. Mal.
So I'm gonna make my way over there and notice that there is certainly one half of this Ractoma that is still up. I'm assuming I would have some idea of the connection between them. I'm going to just gather up Balmore's body in my arms and just lead him up towards the deck of the ship. And just stand up at the bow. And I'm just going to start to produce flame around myself.
No, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Ruff is instantly going to grab Balmore and feather and pluck a feather and shoot back. And as soon as she looks at you, you notice she's crying and holding him over her shoulder. No. My brother. You won't kill my brother.
You already did it, kid. I don't know what you did, but...
What even happened?
What do you mean Balmore's dead?
We finished the fight and everything was fine.
She's gonna put...
Go ahead.
She's gonna put Balmore down. And she's going, looking around I don't know why everybody's freaking out. It's time. You can create things. You can save people. You can't leave me yet. And just rubbing his head as she's looking around at everyone else, kind of as if a dog were protecting weaker, smaller dog.
Is he gone, Ruff?
No.
And
He's here.
yeah, but I know his physical body is here, but is his soul gone?
No. And as she says no, a vision pops in her head. And she sees green grass and a blue sky that cascades this calm feeling over the top of her. Trees in the distance. And it feels like a paradise she's never felt before. And as she snaps back, she says, "My fault. You were wrong. You lied to me. I am a murderer. I killed you." And she lets out a scream saying, "Why did you lie to me?"
Can we see the fairy dragon? Is that still here?
You can see on top of the crow's nest that the fairy dragon is still sitting there, looking very sad. I'm going to start with Nymptheria, and every once in a while I'm just going to go to somebody. For your last moment with Balmor, what's the final thing you try to do or say to him?
I don't know if I can do spare the dying at all.
If you want to try, you can.
I would like to try.
Your magic goes into the body, and almost for a brief moment, Balmor, that flying experience that you feel shudders. In theory, what do you say as you do this?
Thank you for sharing your words with us. Thank you for sharing your life with us, and thank you for being a friend, and thank you. And I hope that you are flying somewhere.
Vinny, do you mind if I add something?
Sure.
When you're saying these words, in Balmor's head, he looks over and he sees you flying next to him, and these words actually do reach him. As that happens, I would like for Ruff to place her hand on the ground. And she looks over at Nea. And she's going to cast Aberration Soul. You can choose to fail. But before you do, a clone of Balmor appears behind Nea and places a hand... not behind Nea. Behind Ruff and places a hand on Ruff's shoulder and looks at you.
Nea's gonna go ahead and fail this save.
Right. Is there a last thought from Nea towards Ruff? Balmor.
I think that Nea would go ahead and kind of put her hand like on his shoulder. I promise that I will go tell Elaine how I feel. And that I promise I'll tell Kalissa how you felt too. I promise.
You hear, not even as a response to you, but just words. I think only Aranea hears them. Also, Ruff.
Ruff would be the one making the clone talk.
Gotcha. You hear as there's a whisper coming from this Balmor that sounds similar, but like it was created. And you hear it say, "Use it. Bring me with you as you continue to share my memory, at my misery, your misery and sadness with others. It's the only reason you are here now. Thanks to you, I won't be able to save others. I won't be able to create things. You are truly evil and take me from this world. So be evil. Take me from paradise. Drive me into the hole you left in the world. We all deserve it."
As he says we all deserve it, Ruff is going to reach in Balmor's pocket and pull out the sapphire. And she looks at it and cries over it for a second and looks around at everyone and says, "You all deserve it." And she lifts her hand and slams it down on Balmor's chest. But before she hits Balmor, it's like a sheen of glass is above Balmor. And she hits the glass and it cracks. And for Balmore, it's like his entire world shakes and the grass starts to die. And he looks down. And as he looks down, he sees this black bird flying beneath him. What also looks like a cracked sheen of glass. Ruff is continuously hitting the glass, but every time that she hits the glass, that bird headbutts the glass underneath, trying to break free. Balmore is starting to lose the ability to fly and is falling slowly towards the glass. Ruff is screaming, "No, no," as she's doing it and crying, and even though she wants to stop herself, she can't. And she eventually punches through the glass, and as she punches through, the bird breaks through the glass and grabs Balmore. Starts to pull him through where the glass broke, and she pulls her hand. About the same time, Balmore lets out a scream one final time before being pulled through the glass. As she does this, she falls over, and the bird that Balmore created comes over, slowly, squawking, limping. And he goes to cuddle with Ruff, and as he does so, the squawks get a little deeper and deeper, and then they both pass out together.
Balmore, before you pass, I'll check with friends and see if there's anything any other characters would like to say over Ruff's body, Balmore's body.
I don't entirely know what just happened, so
yeah, I think at this moment Kelly's just like watching this whole thing dumbstruck.
Is Balmore still dead? I'm sorry, I'm a little confused.
Balmore's body is dead. Balmore's not moving. I guess technically Ruff isn't right now either, but for being unconscious.
Can any of... So we... I just want clarification like above table for this. So we saw like this glass sheen kind of shattering and then Ruff pulling something through it.
Yeah, you saw her arm come back out. Yes.
Okay. Would we be able to Arcana check just to see if we get any kind of sense, like in character, of what exactly just happened?
Yeah, I think as a player I might know what happened, but I'm not sure about character.
I'm gonna Arcana check.
Yeah.
Kelly's just gonna kill this fucking fairy dragon. Like, that's what's gonna happen in the next, like, 10 seconds.
Hey, Vinny, that's a nat 19 plus 3.
That's a nat 1 for me, homie.
That's
14 for Phelan, so probably not.
What did you also just say, Kaliat? Sorry, I missed those words.
I'm killing the fairy dragon.
I mean, yeah, if you want to. That's fair. With a 22... Or Malkith, did Malkith roll anything?
No, I feel like Malkith would know what the Fractuma life is like, so I think he would have a pretty good idea of what this is right now.
Gotcha. With a 23? My brain right now is 23 or 22.
22 is technically what they would have rolled.
All right, cool. With a 22, it looks like for using the gem, Ruff was able to break into almost like the astral plane for a moment and like try to reach for her other half. But that crack has gone away. Like that crack in the plane has like left. Whatever happened for that brief moment, whoever allowed that to happen. Actually, I will say, Malkith, when that crack was happening, you saw the dragon above's eyes glow, like it was attempting to help with that moment.
Mhm.
But I would say even with the 22, this is magic that's not your forte. It's weird, but you know that she was trying to reach in and like grab Balmore. But that's the best you got, is that she was trying to reach in and grab that.
I also feel bad. I would like if anyone would like to say anything to Balmore. I feel like I kind of rushed that.
I plan on saying and doing something, but I'm going to wait. It's going to be the last thing that everyone does. Malkuth will let everyone else have that moment.
I think Jocelyn knows what happened, but Phelan doesn't. And Phelan is going to I think you said, Vinny, we didn't hear what that clone said, right? Only Nea heard the words that about be evil, grab in and take my soul and put it back in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, so only Nea heard that. I am going to kneel down next to Balmore and just say, there was supposed to be so much more. I wanted to do so much more with you. But I'm going to keep your promise. And as angry as I am, I will still protect her. Thank you for learning to be my friend.
I think Kaliat sees... Oh,
I think
go ahead.
Phelan will reach to whoever's closest, because they
Probably
need to hold
them.
someone.
Probably them.
I think Kaliat sees Malkuth is standing there and like gets kind of aggro and is like, what are you doing? Fix him! Do something! This is your whole thing! Do something! Put him back!
Hell yeah, I tried. I couldn't even get him back.
I think Nea, upon hearing like Keliat kind of like raging a bit, would kind of turn to Keliat. No. This isn't something that is just fixed. I think Balmore or Raf or either one of them made some kind of deal. I don't know. They did not. Neither one of them told me. But I have a suspicion after the conversation that Balmore and I had.
What happened? Why is he gone?
Is Fairy Dragon still up on the crow's nest?
Yeah.
Yep.
Climbing.
Is that what Keliat's going to go do?
Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast a dragon out of the sky.
We'll say
Keliat's
that is happening.
Keliat's gonna punch him, and what's gonna happen?
Drop kick the dragon.
We'll just have that be a background thing going on. This stuff is happening here.
Keliat is climbing up like, I'm gonna get up there.
Rage climb.
Like, not even climbing, just like fucking Naruto jumping.
Yep.
Like, full ready to just grab this motherfucker by the neck.
This person just leveled up because their friend got hurt.
Keliat
Hurt!
not hurt.
just hurt.
Like, Keliat has never looked like the closest this has ever gotten has been like hearing about like Nim's brother, but like this is like 10 times that. This is like
Super Saiyan. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You can say what it is.
yeah, just like
You're
he's
Vegeta.
gone sicko mode and he's gonna fucking kill a fairy dragon.
Yeah.
And, oh my god.
I will definitely let
Fuck you, Tech.
I will let Malkuth get the last thing, but before Balmore, wherever your consciousness is, before it fades, you get a message in your head. Ascending. Hey, this is Tobert. Kalissa just wanted me to send you a message. She needs to talk to you when you come back. I didn't get more details. Sorry. Safe travels.
With that, I think Malkith will go ahead and scoop up Balmore's body once more and start making his way to the front of the ship. And as he kind of holds him in his arms, like a child almost, the body just small in his arms, the tattoo that Balmore just did, like feathers of fire, begin to grow out on the one side before they begin to encompass the whole body, it almost taking this fiery bird-like shape. As he moves and steps closer and closer to the bow of the ship, you see Balmore's body begin to sparkle almost as it ashes off into the sky. And as you take a few steps closer, as the body is shrinking in his arms now, Malkith just holds the person he was enemies with at the beginning of all this, who he was suspicious against, who he didn't trust and saw a body haunting. And now, knowing the full story, he just holds his head down to Balmore's ear as it's immolating away. I'll watch out for her. I know it's not her fault. But I've got her. You don't have to worry, Balmore. I'll watch out for her. And as he gets to the front of the ship, just pulls in tight as this bird-like fire erupts outwards around them and just wraps its wings down, rushing into this bright blue flame. And ashes, that is Balmore.
As the ashes begin to drift off, a fresh breath of air begins heading down the tunnel, and the ashes flow backwards. And you guys see, as you enter the cavern to mass it, to a beautiful sunrise in the distance at the Gleamfang Falls. And that is where we will end this session. Thank you for everyone for putting up with our bullshit. We're going to take a few mo's after this to decompress. Me and Tech are going to get yelled at. It's going to be fine. Next week we will come back. We will come back to potentially some normal stuff, but probably downtime. You guys are going to have your 2 months off to do stuff. We have a couple things going on this week, but my brain can't remember what is on the docket. But we have more stuff coming this week. I can tell you that. If you guys would like to shout out anything, I will find us someone to rate off to.
How can you shout out a time like this?
Liv is just like crying in the back. It's fine.
I just
Crying in the
love
club.
the image that Kellyanne is climbing after this fairy dragon, and I'm assuming it just leaves. And like,
Oh,
God damn it!
I mean, not to tack on to the end here, but the fairy dragon just lets itself get punched, if that's all Kellyanne's doing.
Oh
no, that's not all he's gonna do. It's fine.
All right, we're going to find someone who hopefully has something more uppity going on for you guys. We're going to go see Jekyllfer. It looks like they're doing combat. Combat's exciting, guys. What could happen during combat? It should all go fine.
Nothing bad. Nothing bad at all.
Thank you for coming along on this journey with us, guys. We appreciate y'all, and we will see y'all next time. Have a good night.